military salute. Presenting the colors this evening is the Odessa High School GROTC. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather tonight, we pause to remember the victims of August 31st, 2019. The shootings here in Odessa and Midland, we are here to honor the first responders whose courage and service carried our community through that tragic day. We ask that you join us in a moment of silence as we remember those we lost, those whose lives were forever changed, and the first responders who answered the call. Please join us now in a moment of silence. Thank you. And now please remain standing as we honor our country and those who protect her, both at home and abroad, with the playing of our national anthem. Performing tonight is the Odessa High School Band under the direction of Miss Sonia Campos.
Broncos, you know what time it is. It's time to get off those butts and on your feet, stomp those feet, and clap those hands for the mighty power of the Broncos. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Off those butts, let's go. Feel that energy, feel the
Eagles. Number 3, Jesus Jeremy. Number 7, Sebastian Camacho. Number 17, Matias Abrubal. Number 50, Alexis Lopez. And number 74, Oliver Zamudio. Captains for your Broncos, 00, Lionel Green. Number 1, Philip Roscoe. Number 5. Recognizes our platinum sponsors for this afternoon. Sewell Family of Dealerships serving Texas for well over a century and continuing a proud tradition of supporting our community. Friday Night Football.
Welcome to Ratliff Stadium. Start of tonight's high school football season. Got pitting the Odessa High School Broncos against, and you heard me correct, the Mexico City Prep Football Academy. And very exciting game coming up tonight. A very unusual opponent for the Broncos as they bust out onto the field for the first time in the 2026 season. Broncos looking to get off to a better start than they have the last couple of years, and looking to bring a victory home tonight to the home fans. So we'll be back for the kickoff after this word from our sponsors.
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa. Rexco.
Welcome to our Trans Global Productions High School Football Game of the Week. As always, we're produced and directed by the great, the awesome, the magnificent Bob Bailey. Got a great crew working for us tonight. I'm here along with Kyle Hubbard and Nathan Hubbard. Kyle, let us know what you think the keys are for the Broncos to get off to a good start tonight.
Well, this is Eric Hartman's third year as the head coach at Odessa High School, and you know by the third year he wants to see some improvement, see where they've come since that first year he came back to his home school at Odessa High. They've worked very hard since the last game of the 2025 season, going through their off-season workouts, conditioning, weightlifting, agilities, and preparing themselves for this 2026 season. You know, these guys want to see how far they've come since the season ended in 2025, see what kind of improvement they've done in those last couple of months in off season. They're going to have to adjust on the fly because this is an opponent that they don't know about, and they're going to have to play their sound fundamental techniques and adjust on the fly. As you see the return right there, bouncing off the blocking wedge in front of him there. They're going to have to adjust. The coaches will as well. I think he'll take a quarter, maybe even a half, to make their adjustments and see what this Mexico prep team likes to do on either side of the ball. And I think anytime you play a first game, you want to see where your special teams are as well.
Ethan Garcia on the return there for the Broncos. They take over at their own 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Quarterback tonight for the Broncos, a returning starter, Philip Carrasco Jr. Took over about part of the way through the season last year and had some really big games for the Broncos. Going to come out with a twin split to each side, and the give is going to be to Aiden Garcia up the middle. And Garcia on his feet all the way out to the 44-yard line.
4-man front by Mexico Prep, 4-3-4 look on the defensive side of the ball. Broncos did a good job on that right side of their offensive line to get a hole for the running back all the way up to the Bronco 44-yard line, 1st and 10.
Broncos in tight this time.
Up, walking a safety down.
Going to hand it to Garcia around the right side this time, and he's going to carry the ball this time for a little shorter gain, but a good 5 yards on 1st down.
That's number 2 for Mexico Prep making the tackle. I don't have a number 2 on our roster that they gave us, but he came up and filled the hole and held that runner to about a 5-yard gain.
Garcia, we're going to be a workhorse to start the game. This time he's going to be stuffed, going to get the ball just inside, or they're going to mark him right at the 50-yard line, going to bring up 3rd down in about 4.
Emilio Aguilar in the secondary, number 23 for Mexico Prep, coming up and filling the hole and wrapping his legs up. They only got about a yard on that, so here's 3rd and 4 for the Bronco offense. Let's see what kind of coverage we get on the back end. Looks like they're going to man up.
Got trips. They're going to come a blitz, and Carrasco gets rid of it, but throws it a little too soon. The ball intended for Brilliant Adams, but going to fall incomplete. 4th and 4. Broncos look like they're going to go for it.
They had a quick out down here toward the Broncos sideline. Here's sideline. Just didn't execute the pass and the catch. And I think Clay's right. You're going to find out early what your team can do on 4th and about 4 from the midfield stripe.
Well, one of the keys, I think, for the Broncos, not only tonight but this year, is the receiving corps, because that has been very strong for the last 2 or 3 years. Well, that last 4 or 5 years, and this year starting almost from scratch. So anyway, we got a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them as Mexico Prep has called timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Every journey starts with a single step. At Odessa College, that step opens doors. Whether you're starting fresh, starting over, or starting towards something bigger, your future begins here. Flexible classes, real-world skills, support every step of the way. You don't have to go far to go far. Odessa College. Start here. Go far. Enroll now at odessa.edu.
Welcome back. I want to thank some of our sponsors of tonight's ball game. The Odessa College on the replay, as always. Also, State Farm Insurance agent Mike Podzimny, longtime friend and sponsor of the Trans Global Production High School Football Game of the Week. So 4th and 4, Broncos going to have 2 receivers split stacked, top and bottom of your screen, and Carrasco looking for that 46-yard line of Mexico Prep.
They were showing no safeties in the middle of the field. Now they're rotating back and going to play some soft coverage down here out on the corner, and there's that quick throw.
And that is going to be a 1st down for the Broncos, completed out there to Julian Valenzuela for a Bronco first down.
Yep, just a quick stop, and it didn't even move when the ball was snapped. Watch our OC instant replay. You can just see him camping out at the 50-yard line there. They didn't have anybody out there. Mexico Prep didn't. Good throw and catch, and a good first down for the Broncos at the Eagle 40-yard line.
10 yards on that play. So Valenzuela, first new receiver to make catch. He's a sophomore. Carrasco, a lot of room to run, and he's going to be shut down after a gain of about 5.
They did a really good job, Clay, Mexico Prep did, of coverage downfield. Carrasco did the wise thing, just keep the ball, use your legs to get some positive yards, and get about 5 yards actually on first down there. Mexico Prep had really good coverage on the back end there. 2 corners, 2 high safeties. They try to keep everything in front of them right now. Oh, look at there.
It's off one. Drops his head. That's Brilliant Adams again, and he is going to have another Bronco first down all the way to the 25-yard line.
You can see our replay there. He just bounced off of a would-be tackler by Mexico Prep and got down before having his legs cut out at the 24-yard line.
Once again, the Broncos going to stack receivers, top and bottom of your screen.
4-3 front look by Mexico Prep.
Garcia just nowhere to go this time. That was sniffed out, and that is going to be no gain for the Broncos on first down.
Yep, they did a good job of getting off blocks. Their front 4 did, and running back for the Broncos didn't have anywhere to go there and did not pick up anything on first down.
So the Broncos, from last year to this year, they returned 17 receptions.
Wow.
13 of those were by Mr. Aiden Garcia, your running back. So they have 2 receptions from a tight end and 2 from a receiver. And that was the receiver there, Ortega. Good pass by Carrasco, broken up at the last minute. Ortega looking to haul in his first 6 of the year.
Good break on the ball by the Mexico Prep defensive back. That's J.J. Davila coming in to break that up at the last moment. Did a good job of reading that. Ball was just maybe a little bit behind to the receiver. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. Wonder if we could see some 2-down territory here if you get half of it back.
Well, the wind is definitely not going to be a help on a kick here, and that's going to be a 5 yards. So they're going to move it back another 5 and try it again from the 30, 3rd and 15.
Our referee is Albert Mendoza tonight. Head linesman Christian Bittner. Back judge Corey Marshall. Umpire Winford Harper. Line judge Leroy Valerio. Field judge Miguel Martinez. And the side judge Sean Galloway.
Another thing to look for from the Broncos this year is they only have 1 returning starter on that offensive line. That coming in the form of Cesar Carrasco.
Oh, screen pass.
Garcia.
Yep.
Still on his feet. Garcia inside the 5-yard line. Garcia into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Boy, that was well set up by the Broncos there.
It was. Beautiful. Great call.
Let that defensive line come in. Watch them all get blown in right there. And then the lineman just released once the ball was thrown. Good patience by number 8 there, Aiden Garcia, to follow the blocks and allow them to develop and work his way into the end zone for the first Bronco touchdown of 2026.
Ivan Castor here to pop the extra point through, and it is good. So 8:12 remaining here in the first quarter. Broncos lead 7-0.
This morning's survey brought to you by
You know, a difference maker can be all kinds of things. It can be in your professional life, your personal life, your community world. A difference maker is someone or an organization that goes above and beyond. You know, they love their job, they love their volunteer work, love doing what they do, but they do that just a little bit more. Giving back to the community, especially to our students and our families, is a huge blessing, and we truly cannot thank Complex Community enough.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium. A couple more of our sponsors tonight's ball game, Rexco and E&E Service and Supply. We appreciate our sponsors who bring us to you each and every week during the high school football season. The Broncos' opening drive of the year goes 10 plays, 71 yards, took them 3 minutes and 40 seconds. I guess 3:38. No, that's right, 3:40 because of the kickoff. And Aiden Garcia takes the screen pass 30 yards from Philip Carrasco for the Bronco touchdown.
Well executed on that screen pass, as I said. We saw it on the OC instant replay. Broncos did a good job of letting those linemen come on through and then working their way offensively up the field. The linemen did. And again, Garcia did a great job of being patient, allowing the blocks to take place, and getting on up the field into the south end zone.
Well, and as I was talking about the offensive line, they were out there doing a great job.
Yep. Oh,
boy, good job of covering the ball there by Mexico Prep and Emilio Ayala, and that could have been disastrous.
Let's see if the Broncos have changed their defensive philosophy wise as far as the formation goes. That's what I got from them this week. Looked like they were going to go with a 3-man front with 3 linebackers and maybe 5 in the secondary. Looks like I only see 3 down linemen right now as Mexico Prep comes out to run their first offensive series of the ball game.
I think you are correct. That's what we're seeing right now anyway, and you can bet one of those safeties going to cheat up at linebacker, and right now it looks like that is going to be returning starter Andrew Rios. And here he comes, and Garibay is going to fight almost back to the line of scrimmage. Going to be a loss of about a yard for Mexico Prep.
Little zone read by the quarterback there, pulled the ball as the running back came through and decided to keep the ball and try to get back outside to the left side of their offensive line. Got tripped up at the line of scrimmage, actually lost a yard. 2nd and 11 from the 20-yard line.
Up front there for the Broncos, Devin Solis, who is a returning returner for the Broncos. I don't know if he started every game because they rotated a lot. He's at the nose tackle position. Oh, just a little bit too tall. Garibay with a good throw there and just slips through the hands of the Mexico Prep receiver.
I wonder if he wasn't trying to get that to number 15 for Mexico Prep. They had another guy a little deeper, Pedro Morales. Looked like he was open on the far side in front of their bench. But regardless, it's incomplete. And the Broncos have a 3rd and 10 to see if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Eric Elizondo and Aiden Robb also on the defensive line right now for the Broncos. Garibay's going to try the bubble screen, but it is sniffed out there. Can't tell, is that an 8 or a 6?
It's a 0, actually.
Or is that 0? Lionel Green with a great play out there fighting off the block. And going to be a big loss. Great play for the Broncos defense, and Mexico Prep's going to bring their punting team onto the field.
Yeah, Green did a good job of reading the tunnel screen, tried to set it up on the far side with the outside receiver peeling back in, see if they could get a little alley in that area between the slot receiver and the tackle, and Lionel Green just blew that thing up. He read it very well. I just wonder how much film these two teams have seen on each other.
Yeah, I saw that Hartman said they had seen just a little bit, but not much. And it looks like we're going to have another timeout. Oh, they're going to have a delay of game.
Penalty marker on the play. Delay of game on the offense.
We've got a timeout.
A delay of game and a timeout,
Oh, my
according
goodness.
to him. We'll check it out. We'll take a break, and we'll tell you what happened right after this.
Colorado dreaming on a Sunday evening, sending all my love back home to you.
All right, so as we return, they did get the timeout before the delay of game penalty, so there was no penalty on the play. So they're looking at a 4th and about 17 from their own 14-yard line. The Aguila's ready to punt the ball away back to the Broncos.
Ooh.
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
and that's going to go out. That's going to be a safety. So now they'll be kicking the ball from the 20-yard line.
Uh-oh. We got a late flag, Clay. Got a late flag after the play was over. May have a little jawing already. Not sure.
No, the flag is back inside the 5.
Yeah,
so.
this was after the play was over.
Well, I got a feeling there's going to be a couple of coaches not too happy if that's the case here.
If it's on Odessa High.
If it's on
Sure.
Odessa High.
Sure.
Well, if it's not, a couple of the Aguila coaches are not going to be too happy.
Yeah, 2 personal fouls, 1 on each, offsetting.
Foul on the offense. Personal
So
foul
that's
on the defense.
going to result in
Offset. Safety.
sister kissing, I guess.
6:19 remaining in the first quarter of play. It's the Broncos 9, the Eagles 0.
So 9-0 now,
All right.
Broncos.
9-0.
Yep.
And the Aguilas now will have to kick off to the Broncos. So for the Broncos, a very exciting start as they've gotten rolling quick here tonight at Ratliff Stadium.
You know, another thing we're talking about the keys, Clay. You know, these kids have, like I said, gone through their off-season stuff. They've done things against each other. I think they've had 1 scrimmage against somebody different. They're tired of hitting on each other.
Yeah, I think they had 2 scrimmages, but they were both against Lubbock Monterey.
Yeah.
I may be wrong on that.
Yeah. So these guys are tired of hitting on each other. They needed somebody new to
Absolutely,
see.
Yeah, every day.
Yep.
And I know it's beautiful outside tonight. Well, I don't know if beautiful, but it is nice outside tonight. 91 degrees with the game time. And we've been looking at, 105 or so the last week. And, boy, that's just brutal on these guys. And now with the rules, you can't be outside in it too long. So.
And you know that turf is not cooling things off either.
No.
At all. That's probably adding about 5 to 10 degrees.
Number 17, Ethan Garcia.
As you said, if it was 91 at game time, probably felt like 97, 98 down there.
At least.
So here's the kick.
I think that's Ortega back there with Garcia in the middle and Julian Valenzuela near your screen for the
I
Broncos.
don't see very many teams have 3 back deep
Well,
on kickoff returns. Kind of like it. Cover the field in thirds.
Joe Ortega, he's going to bring it back to the right. Ortega's got a hole, and he is going to be into Mexico Prep territory. Going to be run out of bounds.
On the return.
I think he stepped out back at the 45. Yeah, that's where they got him, at the 45-yard line.
And Mexico Prep, you can see there's some guys on our instant replay there right next to each other. That's not good kickoff coverage by their kickoff team there. And that was a big hole for the returner to get on down the sideline, close to the Broncos sideline. And as Clay said, out of bounds at the Mexico Prep 45-yard line. See if they take a shot here on first down.
The ball be placed at the 45-yard
That wind is still humming about 15-20 out of the south-southeast. Kind of an unusual direction to the wind tonight. Oh, quick drop. And Garcia, he's outside. Garcia's going to be down inside the 30. Going to set the Broncos up at the 26-yard line.
Hey, you're going to see we get a chance. They missed some tackles right where the ball was caught. And running back did a good job. Thank you, Debbie Bailey. There it is right there. You can see somebody had him right there and just didn't break down and make the tackle. And he scooted on outside down toward the 25-yard line.
Boy, Garcia, he is quick.
Yes. Yep.
Roscoe keeps it, and he's going to get a good gain there. Down, we're going to give him 9. We're going to give him 9 yards. Oh, about 9 and 9.5. So it's going to be second and short for the Broncos. Carrasco last year only ran for 56 yards on 59 carries. Did have 3 TDs with that, but a lot of big losses hurt those numbers.
Looks like Mexico Prep going to bring another guy down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a 5-man front.
A 5-man front right here. Carrasco's going to roll out and get by it, but his receiver fell down. But Carrasco keeps his feet. Garcia, number 17. I don't know. One of my, that's got to be Ethan Garcia. Fell down on that route, but Carrasco does a good job there picking up the Bronco first down.
So right outside the 10-yard line at the 11, they can get a first down before getting into the end zone. Yep, false start. Nathan's right. It's going to be a false start on the Broncos.
Well, first game of the year. We're going to see a few of those.
Yes, we are.
It's going to be kind of rough.
To work out some of the bugs. Again, our head referee, Albert Mendoza, letting you know the call there. The ball's going to be back at the 16-yard line of the Mexico Prep Eagles.
First down at 15 for the Broncos.
All right. So, first and 15 for the Broncos. From their 16-yard line.
No safety in the middle field. Now they're rolling one there.
Oh, Garcia with a huge hole. Garcia is going to walk it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Good blocking up front on the right side. Watch our OC instant replay. Skip pulled. Looks like that's with the H coming across. Did a good job of clearing out on that right side. And Garcia worked his way into the end zone. Second Bronco touchdown of the night.
On for the extra point once again. And it is not as pretty, but it is 1 point, so it is good. Increase the Broncos lead to 16-0, 4:46 remaining in the first quarter.
The scoring survey brought to you by Medical Center Hospital. The Broncos.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Welcome back to Rattler Stadium, our Trans Global Productions High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you in part by Diamond Pump and Transport, along with Bush's Chicken and Kevin Acker. The Broncos with a short 4-play, 45-yard drive after the short kickoff. Due to the safety, took it all 45 yards, 4 plays, only a minute 24. Aiden Garcia with his second touchdown, first rushing touchdown of the season from 16 yards out.
Broncos number 12, Ivan Gaston.
I was going to get to that offensive line real quick, Kyle. We got Isaac Perez, Ethan Rodriguez, Christian Vizcaíno, the center, Gabriel Muniz, a sophomore starting at right guard, and Cesar Carrasco, the returning starter and one of the captains for the Broncos at right tackle.
And as you said, that bunch is going to have to gel. There's not a lot of varsity football experience there. They'll have to gel as they go through this first part of the season, especially non-district. Develop some continuity and work out some of the kinks as far as communication goes, what they look for, calling out fronts, what the blocking schemes are, their assignments, things like that. So far, they've done very well in 2 drives in this young season.
Daniel Alvarado going to come in and hold the ball for Castor, and now he gets the boot into it. Going to be taken at the 16-yard line. Big hole up the middle for number 22, and he's going to take the ball all the way out. Ayala, once again, all the way out to near the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Mexico Prep that time did a good job of picking up their assignments on the kickoff return team, and got a good hole for Avila to get up the field and get some decent field position at the Mexico Prep 38-yard line.
Still 4:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Broncos leading 16-0.
They kind of look like South Lake Carroll with those jerseys.
Yeah, a little bit.
Black and white and green.
Garibay with the handoff. Oh, big carry around the right side. J.J. Davila is going to have a close to a first down. They're going to give him first down. That's first down for Mexico Prep tonight, all the way out to the Bronco 48-yard line.
Yep, good blocking off their right side of their offensive line, allowing that runner to bounce outside. Nobody had outside contain or gap responsibility for the Bronco defense, and they get a first down, like you said.
Well, right up the gut. This time not as much real estate. Emilio Mejia on the carry for Mexico Prep.
Devin Solis from his defensive end position, number 99, coming down to make the play there and taking care of his gap responsibility.
He's playing nose tackle.
Oh, he's at the nose.
He's at the nose.
Well, there you go.
Nose guard, nose tackle, whatever you want to call it these days. I'm old.
Zero technique.
There you go. Second down and 9. Garibay brings the play back in. He's going to hand it up the middle again. He's going to bounce it outside. Once again, Davila is going to be out. Going to be just a couple of yards short of what's needed for the first down.
Davila, the ball carrier. Wrestled on the bounce by number 22.
Again, allowed to bounce outside, Clay. No gap responsibility on the outside there. Nobody to feel that. That's an adjustment they'll have to make on the defensive sideline. Hey, they're going to bounce out. We've got to be out there and cover D gap, which is the outside in gap on the defensive line.
Right up the middle, and he is going to be, it looks like, held short as the carry there, Manuel Mendez. But boy, he was hit hard right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be fourth down.
Guess who?
I'm going to say Solis.
Solis again, right at the nose. Getting rid of the center. You know he's getting double teamed, probably from a guard on either side as well. And he's just doing a good job of getting through that block or those blocks and sliding down the line of scrimmage to make the play.
So 4th and 1 now. Bronco defense not up. There they come. Oh. Now they held him.
Yep.
They held him. Herrera looked like he over pursued, but he was able to come back and get in on the tackle, maybe along with maybe that was number 95, Kyle. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you're right. E.J. Elizondo.
Yes.
Helping to make the play as well. And also number 4 there for the Bronco defense, that's a Ralph Bustillos. We called his name last year.
Yeah, he played a good bit last year.
Yes, he did.
And he is short, so that is going to be turnover on downs as the Bronco defense holds. You know, they only had 3 on the line of scrimmage there. We always talk about getting 7 or 8, 9 in the box on that play.
Especially 4th and 1.
But they did bring 2 linebackers before the ball was snapped.
Right.
So the Broncos take over with 2:24 remaining now here in the first quarter from their own 43-yard line.
I don't know, but we don't have, oh, there he comes off the sideline last month. We didn't have a corner on a wide receiver up at the top of the screen. I don't think he was paying attention.
Oh, a little reverse. This is Garcia. If he can get outside, and he does, Garcia may house it. Garcia inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. Oh, flag on the play.
Yep, somebody for that Mexico prep. Watch the guy right there, number 24 for them. He just did not pay attention to what was happening in the backfield.
Well, did not see anything there, but definite flag on the field.
Legal block, maybe. Clip.
Well, I'm not sure what that is.
Sideline infraction.
Oh.
Mexico.
Oh, sideline. There we go. So that is touchdown Broncos.
And boy, one of their coaches is not very happy about what they did or did not call over on the far side. That may be who the sideline infraction is on. But a good call on the reverse on first down by the Broncos, and they have 3 touchdowns and possibly 21 points with the extra point here in the first quarter.
Store to do the kicking, and the kick is up. Much better this time. It is good. Nice job of holding there by Jazavian Kelly. And the Broncos lead 23-0. We'll be back to Ratliff after this.
At Bush's Chicken, you have plenty of options. From great tasting chicken and tenders to delicious sides. Enjoy our expanded selection of soft drinks. Now in extra large 44-ounce cups. We take joy in our family serving your family. Before you end your day, we hope you'll stop by a Bush's Chicken near you.
There's some of the Bronco faithful in the stands tonight, braving this warm weather, but considering what it's been, not too terribly warm tonight. The Broncos with a quick one-play drive after the turnover on downs as Ethan Garcia takes it to the house on the kind of a double reverse. 57 yards, took him 14 seconds. And Castor, who may end up being the tiredest young man on the field tonight, on to kick off again.
See if that ball stays on the tee. You had to have it held there last kickoff. Nope, don't stay there.
Boy, they're just wearing it out. Same spot every time.
Yes, they are. Look at there.
Emilio Ayala still on his feet out about the 39-yard line this time as he takes it all the way to the other side of the field. Another nice return, though, for Mexico Prep.
You know, one thing, Clay, I think both coaches and staffs are going to have to consider with this first game, the heat, like we're talking about, all that stuff. Let's see how much they shuttle players in and out and try to keep some people fresh as the ball game goes on. Of course, sun going down, it's going to cool off a little bit, not much.
Not much.
But I think I wouldn't be surprised to see both teams shuttle some players in and try to make sure they don't have any problems with dehydration, fatigue, heat exhaustion, stuff like that.
Well, Mexico Prep has brought in another quarterback, Matias Arujo, hands the ball to Davila. He's going to pick up about 6 yards up the middle.
Andrew Rios on the tackle for the Broncos inside on their defensive scheme. Looks like he's one of their inside linebackers.
He's going to be all over the place. Rios, of course, played safety mostly last year when he when he played, which was most of the year. Had 2 interceptions, recovered 2 fumbles, forced a fumble, had a great sophomore season. So looking for big things out of him as a carry around the right side there. And man, see the Broncos right there. Is that Juan Rivera?
Daniel Alvarado also, Clay, helping out there.
Rivera chased him down from behind.
Yep, he did not get that blocked very well out on the corner. And we're looking at 3rd and 2 now. Let's see if the Broncos bring some more of that pressure from the inside.
You're talking about the rotation. The Broncos with 3 different defensive linemen this series.
Nope.
Oh, it's going to be nope. It's going to be about a yard short.
See who made the play there. That's number 32.
Hayden Hernandez, he was playing defensive end there. That's one of the new linemen.
Right.
Along with Christian Holguin in, as well as Rivera on that defensive line.
I think they're going to go for it, Clay.
Well, I don't blame them.
Why not?
Yeah.
First game of the year. Find out what your team's made of.
Yep. You're going to split 4 receivers at the bottom of the screen.
Don't see that very often.
Do not see that very often at all. Nope. They let the clock expire. That's the end of the first quarter. The Broncos with a big lead, but Mexico Prep facing a 4th and 1 when we return.
At Bush's Chicken, you have plenty of options. From great tasting chicken and tenders to delicious sides. Enjoy our expanded selection of soft drinks. Now in extra large 44-ounce cups. We take joy in our family serving your family. Before you end your day, we hope you'll stop by a Bush's Chicken near you.
Welcome back to our Trans Global Productions High School Football Game of the Week. Brought to you in part this year by Kevin Acker and Diamond Pump and Transport LLC. The Broncos looking to hold again on 4th and short. Just did it. Took one play, ran it into the end zone. Going to try and do it again just from the other side of the field.
See some of the Bronco faithful there as they're enjoying what they've seen so far out of their Broncos in the first quarter. They are still going to go for it on 4th
They are.
and 1.
They've got 3 receivers at the top of the short side of the field there. Broncos going with a 5-man line this time.
Notice the inside technique on that corner up at the top, Clay. They're not going to give the inside away.
Nope. They are. That's what they tried, and too much interference there in the backfield. I don't know if that was Rivera. Somebody got a hand on the ball.
Yep.
One of those big meat hook guys knocked that ball down. So the Broncos hold again and will take over with great field position.
Yeah, they had the inside slant taken away up at the top. That's why they had 3 receivers down here. They wanted to try to get one-on-one coverage on the opposite side, top side of the field, and they had by formation, by alignment, that slant taken away.
And I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that was Josiah Foster. And he, as you said, he had perfect position lined up there to keep the inside, the quick slant from happening. Carrasco with all day to throw, sidearms it, and that's going to be caught. Nope.
Pass is incomplete.
Nope, thought Garcia had it, but I guess it bounced.
He's got to step into that throw and deliver it. That was a little short arm there.
Yeah. On
the throw from Carrasco. He'll probably want that one back when they watch films in the morning and see how he needs to deliver that ball as they look to improve on that play.
2nd and 10 for the Broncos. They're going to stack them on both sides of the ball, the receivers again.
That's false start, I agree.
Yep, there's 2 flags afterwards, but they did not have a flag as that pass is completed out there to Anthony Martinez.
Holding on the Broncos.
Yep, Martinez had 2 receptions last year. That's 2 of the 17.
That's probably on the block out on the edge out there, Clay. Maybe the receiver didn't have his hands where they needed to be on that block. Probably outside the shell instead of inside. I think that's probably where that call came from.
Move it back to the Broncos' own 45-yard line. Going to be facing now a 2nd down and about 17 from that spot. Got Broncos going to go with an H-back this time.
Changing the play from the sideline.
I'm going to guess that H-back is Renteria. I'm not sure. Garcia going to keep his feet. He's going to pick up about 5-6 yards. Going to mark him right at midfield for a gain of 5.
That's number 50 for them on their tackle. He's playing inside linebacker. That's Julio Cervantes making the play.
50.
Oh, he's not on there. Sorry, that's my bad. 50 is Alexis Lopez.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I think I got a little too far down on the roster.
Yep, you need to borrow my glasses.
I think so. First game.
3rd and 12. Carrasco swings it out. Garcia breaks another tackle. Garcia loose in the secondary. Oh, and he's going to get it down inside the 30. Great job of blocking downfield. Ethan Rodriguez almost got in the way.
You think Garcia can make some moves out in the open field? People that are going to see these films later on down the line are going to have to make sure they pursue the right way on Garcia, because he will make some people miss.
So that's going to be 1st down at the 29-yard line. Saw Bronco big offensive lineman Ethan Rodriguez and Christian Vizcaíno all the way downfield trying to throw a block. There's going to be the first carry tonight. I believe that was Adrian Olivas.
Yes.
Up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards on first down.
Right side of that Bronco line, moving the defensive front on up toward the north end zone. Got about 3 on first down there. 2nd and 7. Let's see if they decide to kind of air it out here, or maybe go on the pathway again down on the ground.
So Renteria is in the slot. Now he's going to come back in motion kind of at an H-back slot. And Olivas is going to carry it around that right side. Boy, he gets there quick. Going to get down to about the 23, going to bring up a 3rd and 3.
And when they pulled that H back across the left side of the formation, when the ball was snapped, he actually came back from where he was and tried to kick out there toward the right side of their Bronco formation. And they've got about 3 or 4 more yards. Going to be 3rd and 3 from the Mexico Prep 22-yard line. See if they run it here. I expect to see a run play here, Clay.
I think so too. Got Renteria once again in at that H-back spot, the extra blocker.
Oh.
And
shows what
as usual, we don't know what we're talking about, but the ball is badly underthrown, and it's going to be picked off out there by Mexico Prep. I believe that's J.J. Davila, who has been carrying the ball in the backfield on offense as well with the interception. And Mexico Prep will take over on the turnover at their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, that ball needed to be on his outside shoulder out toward the sideline. Just didn't get enough air under it to get it out there, and the Mexico Prep player, as Clay said, number 13, Davila, made a good play on it, and it's the first turnover of the ball game for either team. Looky here, they're going to bring 4 wideouts.
They're going to try it again. Just remember, they had set up to run this and ran out of time in the quarter, and when they came back out, we're in a little different formation.
Let's see if they throw the bubble out here. One of those slot receivers.
Well, you got them outnumbered 4-3, so.
Yes.
Nope. Oh, he's going to air it out, and he underthrows it perfectly, and that is going to be caught by number 18, Ivan Juarez. Great pass by Matias Arujo, as he underthrows him just enough that he's able to come back and get it.
And allow the receiver to make that adjustment. You're exactly right. Bronco coverage was not that bad over the top, but with the underthrow, allowed the 17 through that ball, yes. Allowed the receiver to come back and make the adjustment.
Same formation. This time they're going to try and run it. Boy, just got through as number 95 for the Broncos. Elizondo almost made the tackle, but it's going to turn into about a 4-yard gain.
Ashton Darden, number 31 in the game on defense for the Broncos, coming up to make the play. He's playing safety right now for Odessa High defense. Seeing him going back toward the near hash mark. 3 deep in the secondary. Look at there. Oh, goodness.
Oh, he's going to run it.
Yep.
Oh, lost his foot there. Turf tackle.
A turf monster got him.
Manuel Mendez on the carry down to the 40-yard line, going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
Josiah Foster there to make him have to think about making that cut. Just didn't stick his foot in the ground and keep it underneath him so he could make that cut.
I've decided I'm going to make it easy on myself. I'm going to call them the Eagles because I cannot pronounce eagle very well in Spanish.
Been doing it all night, Clay, already.
Call them the Eagles. 3rd down and about 4 from their own, from the Bronco 40.
Oh, look at there.
Zone read and just absolutely nowhere to go. Rivera. Nope, Solis.
Yep.
Goodness gracious.
Watch him at the nose. He just split between the center and the guard.
Yeah.
Neither one of them wanted to block him, I don't think, and he just split the gap. That's all he did.
Solis is having a great ball game so far tonight from that nose tackle spot.
Yeah, I agree.
So 4th down now and about 9, but I believe it's got to be go time for Mexico Prep Eagles.
Down 23-0 on the road, first game of the year. Why not? There's your 4 receivers up at the top.
Mejia in the backfield with quarterback Matias Arujo. Nope. Somebody's going to call a timeout here.
Nope. Delay a game.
Delay of game on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Well,
this is the first game.
That's their first game as well.
Sure, and they're having some trouble getting personnel and plays in.
But not only is it a road game, it's an out-of-country game.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
these guys had to travel out of country. I believe they've actually been in San Antonio, going to play here this week, and probably going to be going to play. They're going to play Calhoun High School in Port Lavaca, the Sand Crabs. Ooh.
That's down on the coast, down by Brownsville.
That's a long way off.
That's a long way. I'm kind of wondering if they're going to go home and turn around and come back again.
I figure they'll stay there, but I do not know that. Everybody get out of the way.
Yep.
Whoop.
That should be dead right there.
Yeah, I think they'll call it down.
21-yard line.
High kick there for the Eagles. No return. Not a real long kick, but the no return made it worth it. So 5:01 remaining now in the first half. Broncos will take over at their own 21-yard line.
Just looking, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coaches, a manager, and a media person to help, I'm sure, with getting information to not only here, but as you said, next week when they go down to the coast.
Well, we'll talk about it a little bit later in the game, but I was able to find a little information, not a lot, but a little bit of information out about them last couple of days. Carrasco's going to keep it around that left side, and boy, he just buries his shoulder and trucks his own player, actually, Valenzuela. But it's going to be a gain of about 9 out to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I believe number 7 for Mexico Prep Academy, Sebastian Camacho, down here on the sideline trying to get to Carrasco there. They got They did get enough for a first down.
Oh, they did give it to him.
Yes, they did.
Not bad. Did not see that.
Ooh. Probably an inside blitz Mexico prep did there from number 7. Linebacker Sebastian Macho almost got that in the backfield.
Garcia looked a little gimpy getting up on that one. He's going to pick up 4 out to the 35-yard line.
Right. Second and about 6.
Broncos 2 receivers, top and bottom. Roscoe this time makes a better throw, and Valenzuela is able to stay in bounds, walk that sideline, and he's going to have a Bronco first down out at the 46.
I think one of the things Mexico prep coaches will probably show these guys when they get to see this film is they're either overrunning, pursuing, or not breaking down and getting good angles of pursuit to make tackles. Broncos are doing a good job of dodging and weaving and making their players miss. They are missing a lot of tackles right now. Of course, again, first ball game of the year. Look there.
Garcia. Oh, that's about the same spot the turf monster popped up last time in the middle of the field. So.
Garcia, the ball carrier.
Yep. Oh, he caught himself. He tripped himself. You saw it on the replay there on the scoreboard. He caught his own ankle.
Wow.
So a gain of only a yard. Second down and about 9 now. Ortega split at the top of the screen, and Bryant, I believe, down here at the bottom. No, Adams, excuse me, down at the bottom. Garcia this time is going to cut up. There is a flag on the play in the backfield, so Garcia's 53-yard touchdown will come back. Bless his heart.
Yep, I think that's Nathan's right. That's
there's the flag back there on the 45-yard line. Saw it bounce out. It is a hold call.
Yes, it is.
On the offense.
Man.
Yeah.
Why you play these non-district games so you can work this stuff out. That would have put him, where would that have put him yardage-wise?
It's been his 3rd touchdown in the first half.
Yep. Well, that's going to move the ball back to the, looks like the Bronco 7-yard line. 37.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 20.
37.
That's the penalty. 2nd down and 19 for the Broncos.
Olivas checks in now. Garcia is going to go get a little oxygen back in his system.
Low 2.
So now a little motion there for the Broncos, and Martinez, the tight end. Nope, it's underthrown.
Yeah, and that crossing route's open right there.
Yeah, so you got to get that ball up and deep.
And in front of him.
Yeah, that was a line drive, and it was just never going to have a chance.
Eric Rodriguez running across the field from the top side to the near side. He was open.
That's the incompletion.
Roscoe will see that one. He'll want that back.
I thought that was intended for Adams. So
I think that's a crossing route. Coming deep crossing route. 3rd and long. Let's see if they go downfield. Maybe another screen pass of some kind.
Flip back in the book here in the playbook.
There it is.
Oh.
He wanted to turn up and run.
He was ready to run, and he knows it.
He was ready to go upfield. Forgot one thing, the football.
For the first time tonight, we'll see the Bronco punt team come onto the field. Number 10, Anthony Martinez, will stay on the field. He'll do the kicking for the Broncos.
This is one thing, like I said, the special teams, in your first ball game of the year, you want to see what they need to improve on, things they do. This is going to be a penalty because they're going to bring a guy out here wide. No, they're not.
Get him off field so it won't be a penalty.
Didn't think you could do that.
Martinez, boy, that is a sky high. Oh!
Yes, he did.
Looks like, I can't tell. If it is, it's number 27. Nope. Who comes out with that ball? Number 0, Lionel Green.
Yep.
Comes away with the ball. Looked like number 27 for the Broncos. Jace Bowen had it, but Green brings it out from the scrum, and the Broncos will take over now. Where are they going to mark that? At their 34-yard line of the Eagles.
2:54 left, plenty of time, and 3 timeouts in their back pocket. They can call just about anything they want here. Don't have to be in a hurry to score. 1st and 10 from the Eagle 34-yard line.
Roscoe, I can't tell.
See if there's a big play after the turnover here.
Roscoe. Nope. Incomplete. Intended for Ortega out there. Good coverage out there by the Eagles. Number 2. Not on our roster. Yep. Roscoe a little rusty. Not enough air under one ball. A little too much air under that. So.
And that ball probably got to be thrown a little earlier. Let's see.
Aiden Garcia in the backfield with Carrasco. And he is not going to take the handoff. Martinez gets a great block out there. Is still on his feet. Man, that's some hard running. Anthony Martinez will have a Bronco first down. We see the replay again. Catch the number on that other receiver. That's a good job of blocking.
Let's see who that is. That's 82. That is Eric Rodriguez.
Eric Rodriguez, super job.
Yep.
And Martinez with a great job. And some good hard running. 12 yards and a Bronco first down.
Little RPO action by the Bronco offense. There's the handoff there inside. Not much there.
Not much there at all as Garcia is wrapped up quickly by number 87.
87 or 90?
Hopefully it's 97 because 87's not on our
deal.
That's Alberto Oliveras.
Palafox Oliveras on the tackle.
2nd down and 8 for the Broncos. Going to go 2 receivers each side of the field. Garcia still in the backfield with Carrasco. Oh, looks like the Broncos. No.
Got a timeout by somebody.
Timeout by somebody. Well, whoever it is, we'll take it with them, and we'll be back for the end of the first half after this.
Every journey starts with a single step. At Odessa College, that step opens doors. Whether you're starting fresh, starting over, or starting towards something bigger, your future begins here. Flexible classes, real-world skills, support every step of the way. You don't have to go far to go far. Odessa College. Start here, go far. Enroll now at odessa.edu.
All right, well, after much discussion, welcome back to our Transglobal Production High School Football Game of the Week. Brought to you as always by Bush's Chicken, Kevin Acker, Odessa College, Mike Podzimny, your State Farm insurance agent, Rexco, E&E Service and Supply, and Diamond Pump and Transport. That was actually a delayed 2-minute warning, we've decided, because we think they forgot it at the 2-minute mark. And so they took it at the minute. Oh, they're going to put 2 minutes back on the clock.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, fellas, we missed it. We'll give you some time back.
The Broncos will be just fine with that.
Yep.
So 2nd and 8 now, once again, for the Broncos. They're going to stack the receivers. And Carrasco got plenty of time. This time he's got it. Touchdown Broncos. Ortega right over the middle. Almost loses it down after he gets off the turf. But touchdown Broncos.
Clay, he was lined up on the left side on that stacked formation. And when the ball was snapped, he just worked his way right up the seam in between the 2 hash marks, and nobody picked him up till it was too late on the go route.
Get behind that safety, it's over if you get the ball thrown in the right spot, and that indeed happened. Kelly now on to do the holding for Castor, and Snap is good. The kick is up. And it is good. So the Broncos increase that lead to 30-0. A minute 55 to go here in the first half.
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Rexco! Again, we see some more of the Bronco faithful. Man, I see some knee-high boots there. Pretty sharp looking, I'm not going to lie to you. Broncos with a quick, actually it was only a 4-play drive, even though the Broncos ran several plays and punted and recovered it, but the new drive took them 34 yards, only 4 plays and 59 seconds as Carrasco finds Joe Ortega for the 20-yard touchdown pass.
What's left? Minute 55.
55. Castor, this time it's going to be taken by Mendez, and he's going to get out. Nope. Yep, he turned and he realized too late that was not the way to turn.
Yeah, they had that contained.
Several red shirts meeting there. So the Eagles will take over there at their 28-yard line. About a minute 49 left here in the first half.
Nathan with an interesting stat. Up to this point in the game, Mexico Prep has run 16 plays.
Yeah.
That makes it a little hard.
It's difficult here.
Yes,
they're going to.
And then he throw it out here and run the bubble. There it is. Oh!
That may be a lateral.
It may be.
Woo.
I tell you what, Lionel Green just about had him a pick six right there.
He just about was able to walk that to the house.
15 to...
Oh! I think so too. I think so. That's why I thought it was a lateral. I still think it was a lateral.
Yeah, Nathan, our stat guy, says he thought that was going to be a double pass down here. It's one of those receivers blocking and took off up the sideline here. And they were fixing to run away now.
They're going to use their last time out. I think a little confusion there on the formation.
And personnel.
So we'll go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back. Broncos leading 30-0.
Swing low, sweet chariot. In our home, West Texas, the highways and oil fields can be dangerous. If your family's been impacted by a tragic accident, you need legal representation. I'm Kevin Dell Acker, trial lawyer. Reach out to my law firm and we can examine your case to see if we can help you seek justice. Stay safe. Up and up.
Well, there you see the Bronco student body work crew in their vest. And, oh, boy, they don't like being on screen, do they? Woo!
No.
Look out. The cameraman's the most popular person in the stadium right now. That may be Boudreaux down there. If that's on the south end, that's probably Boudreaux on the camera. 2nd down and 10 now for the Eagles.
Comes a blitz.
He's got time to throw. Oh, that's going to be a flag. Yep, that is going to be a flag.
Holding.
Everybody saw that one.
That's going to be holding on
that's
the
either
corner over
hold
there.
Or interference, whatever you want to call it. That's definitely a foul.
Yes, sir.
But looked like the Eagle receiver had a step, and so might have been a good thing he did that.
15's better than what would it have been, 71 if he had caught it?
Yep.
Only called holding, so it's only 10 yards.
Yep.
According to our statistician man.
Oh, I thought he was The stat guy.
The stat guy.
Just called him a minute ago. What up, stat guy?
He's got a new toy to play with his stat.
Oh, he does.
This year.
I'm hoping maybe.
Courtesy of Santa Claus.
Maybe we'll get to touch it at some point.
Yeah.
So far, no go. Oh, there's the screen. They're going to bring a screen back at them. And the Broncos, but that is going to be a first down. Some good hard running out there by Emilio Mejia. And he is going to have a first down as they move the ball into Bronco territory at the 49.
Watch Devin Padilla come and help on the tackle here. He's coming from the backside there. And he got a little help from number 94, Aiden Robb. Good hustle back. They set that up pretty well.
So, 1st and 10, a minute 7, clock running.
And they have no timeouts left.
And they have burned off 3 timeouts. Rujo with time to throw once again as the Broncos rushing only 3, and it's going to be picked. Broncos got a lot of space. Escandon with the interception, and he takes it back into Eagle territory. Great interception, great return for the cornerback, number 6, Adrian Escandon.
Yeah, he tried to throw it to the slot receiver working toward the middle of the field and just overthrew it. And Escandon did a good job of reading it and working up the sideline. I'd like to see him put that ball on the other hand toward the sideline. That way it doesn't get knocked loose. Get it toward the near sideline.
I'm a quarterback, coach. I'm not a running back.
Yeah. All right, 47 seconds.
So,
Broncos still have 3 timeouts, as we've said. Let's see if they try to get another one on the board here before half.
From the 45, as you said, plenty of time. Carrasco's got him open over the middle. That's Garcia. Still on his feet. Garcia fights for the sideline, and he gets there. He's going to have it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Yep, he just ran toward the open spot over there on the far side. Little deep flat, if you will. Nobody picked him up from Mexico Prep and worked his way, as Clay said, up to the 16-yard line. Broncos knocking on the goal line again.
Yeah, big game for Ethan Garcia so far. He's got some wheels.
And Philip Carrasco.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 now. They're going to mark that back at the 16. I correct myself there. Got a little too excited. Now the Broncos are going to spend that first time out. Well, Kyle, let's just stay here and decide what are you going to run here. You still got 38 seconds. You still got 2 timeouts left.
You can run the ball if you want, depending on what you see from the sideline as you get lined up. I think they'll go to the end zone here. I've just got a feeling they're going to try to get another one through the air at some point.
Well, but is this one of those, or they're advanced enough, obviously, where you call 2 plays, you call a running play and a throwing play, and you come up to the line of scrimmage and see what you got?
Not with 2 timeouts unless that's just something you want to work on. If that's something you want to see if you can execute with your first game, why not?
What better time to work on it?
Exactly.
You got a 30-point lead.
Yep.
You've had your way. This is a great time to work on things.
I agree. Let's see. We've got 5 linemen out there. Now we've got to get the
let's get some backs.
Personnel, get some talent personnel, the ones that are the hands, receivers, running backs, quarterback. Let's see. Look, there's nobody in the safety position over here on this side.
Going for Martinez. Yep, there he is. Man, I almost called that. I saw him in the slot. I grabbed my glasses to make sure it was him. And there he went. Ran a little corner route.
See, he's in the slot right there, and he just runs a corner route. And
there it is.
I don't know what number 2 is thinking. That's probably his deep half.
That is a great throw and catch.
He's got to get over there and get on top of that, and he just didn't read it. Good throw.
Great throw, great catch.
Yep, good call. Really good
Man,
call.
I wish I'd have said that before. Nobody will ever believe me. I know definitely you two guys won't, for sure. Castor once again on for the kick. It's up, and did he yank it? Nope, he pulled it through, so the kick is good. 37-0. We'll be back for the last 33 seconds right after this.
So being a difference maker, it all started back in February when we had our training, just discussing with the staff of what do they think the credit union is, and we did the word cloud, and in the word cloud, the main word that came out was difference maker. So a few of the organizations that we're going to benefit today are the food bank, which the food that we're packing here is going to go to the food bank. We're also going to impact the foster system. We're tying some blankets to be able to give to the kids. The team members, I believe they need to be involved and put their hands to work in the communities that we serve.
Difference maker.
So the Broncos run, 3 plays and score. And now Castor, once again, Castor is going to be he's going to be the first one in the ice bath in the morning. He's going to be he's going to be the sorest one on
tonight.
Yeah, he's going to be the sorest one. It's going to be sore. He's going to be limping tomorrow.
Yeah.
So 37-0, 33 seconds remaining here in the half. Castor once on to do the kickoff.
Nathan's got a good point. How much do you show tonight with Lubbock Coronado coming to town?
Say not much more.
I would think not. Just your base stuff, maybe.
Return there by Alberto Graelis, and man, he hurdled somebody there.
Offsides OHS. Gonna make them kick it again? Not sure I would.
Offsides on the kicking field.
No, they're gonna decline it. Take the ball at the 30-yard line, see if they can run a play before they go to the locker rooms at the half. Oh, they're going to mark it off 5 from where the play ended.
There you go. Yeah, I knew there was a reading. I hadn't written down 30 yet. On the old drive chart.
Yep.
So let's just air one out here and hope for the best.
As we resume play, 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
2 high safeties. I expect OHS safeties to back up a little bit.
You can see that. They get 3 linemen.
13, 14 yards away from the line of scrimmage.
And the 5 in front of them are about 8 yards deep. So
they're going to drop deep.
They're going to try and run it. And there he goes. And that's a good carry once again, Emilio Mejia.
With everybody backing up.
He's going to have a first down out to the 45-yard line.
See if they have a no-huddle play. Looks like they do.
They better.
What are we looking at here? 19 seconds. Clock running.
So.
I'm doing run the same play.
Do it again. That's Garibay back in at quarterback.
Patricio Escobar, the ball carrier.
And Escobar on the carry, and that is going to be the end of the first half. So the Broncos with a very dominant performance here in the first half from Ratliff Stadium, leading 37-0. We'll be back for the second half in a few moments.
At Bush's Chicken, you have plenty of options. From great tasting chicken and tenders to delicious sides. Enjoy our expanded selection of soft drinks, now in extra large 44-ounce cups. You'll also be happy to know we now have online ordering for carryout or delivery. Just go to busheschicken.com and find your favorite store.
Good morning. Great to see you. Good morning. Have a good one.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, welcome to halftime, our first halftime show of the 2026 high school football season. It's exciting. It's kind of a little bit hard to believe it's here already, but here we are. And I'm excited to have our superintendent of schools, Dr. Kaylee Boyer, joining us for this first halftime show. This is the one that fans from both schools are going to see because we've got 2 games this week. So the shows are done week by week. So thanks for being here.
I'm happy to be here, Mike. Thanks for asking me. And notice, because it is both high schools, that I'm wearing black, white, and red to remain neutral, but also to support both schools. So the red, black, and white was very intentional.
Very smart. I would expect nothing different from you. So that's really good. All right. Well, we are here to kind of kick off the year with some good news. Well, actually, first, before we do that, how was it feeling year number 2? So you were the interim here at ECISD for nearly more than half the year. Named the full-time superintendent at the end of February, finished that year. Last year was your first full year. You were in charge. Keys to the car were yours. Now it's year 2. Does it feel different?
Yes and no. Yes, it feels different because year 1 is, I would say, behind me and the new team. But it also feels the same in that we're still moving the work forward for kids. And so our focus has not changed on improving outcomes for kids. So yes and no, both. But just there's a lot to celebrate from last year. And so it flew by, and time flies when you're having fun. And so that's how I know I was having fun, because last year flew by.
Very good. And you're right. Let's celebrate just a little bit here. The Texas Education Agency annually releases the A through F accountability ratings. Those come out right around the time we start the school year, about middle of August. And those were out a couple of weeks ago. And there was a lot of good news. You may have seen the press release that we did and the coverage that we got. But in case you didn't, I won't steal the thunder. I'll let you unveil the good news on the accountability ratings.
So we received the highest accountability rating that we've received in the past 4 years. And so the district earned a 77. So for the previous 2 school years, the district earned a 69. Mathematically, we earned a 72. But because of the 3D rule from the state, meaning of the 4 domain scores, we earned 3 Ds, we could not be given a 72. Right. So we were given a 69. So you can either look at it 2 ways, 69 to 77 or 72 to 77. But either way, we grew a lot in 25-26, and I'm just incredibly proud of our staff and our students.
A lot of hard work, a lot of intentional hard work. And we say that word a lot, intentional, but it's true. I mean, these things don't happen by happenstance. And so it's really good. There were also some individual schools to celebrate as well.
There were. We had 3 schools that earned a B rating for the first time. So Permian High School earned a B rating for the first time in this A through F accountability system. Bowie Middle School earned a B for the first time. And Gonzales Elementary earned a B for the first time. Also important with Gonzales is they went from a D to a B. So they improved 21 points and 2 letter grades in 1 year.
Wow, that is amazing. And that is a lot of hard work. Had one other school that made a big jump and a big improvement as well.
E.K. Downing. So E.K. Downing, under this accountability system, earned 4 consecutive Fs. Yeah. And this year, I'm proud to say that they earned a 77 for 2026. And so they went from 59 to 77. So again, just incredibly proud of Principal Chavez, who led that team there, and all the teachers and students at E.K. Downing.
Yeah, it's really great. It's really, you feel terrific for the staff and the kids and their families as well when they see this level of success, because they do put in a lot of work. They show up every day to improve and just stacking bricks and getting there.
They do, and there was an added level of pressure at E.K. Downing because of the state accountability system.
Very true.
And so when you have 4 consecutive Fs, you're under the watchful eye of the state because 5 consecutive Fs can result in sanctions from the state. And so we had full trust in Principal Chavez and her staff that they were going to be able to get the school out of the F status, and they absolutely did. So again, 59 to 77, incredibly proud of them.
Yeah, fantastic. There's a couple of other data points, as we like to talk about, in the accountability ratings, specifically for high schools. That's the graduation rate and college, career, and military readiness. You hear us talk about that a lot as well, because it's an important piece of how our schools and our school districts are evaluated. So tell us about graduation rate, and then we'll go right into the CCMR.
Sure. So our graduation rate, the most recent graduation rate, that's always a lagging data point.
Correct.
For the class of 2025. And that 4-year graduation rate was at 89.1.
Yeah.
Also the highest graduation rate in recorded history of recording 4-year graduation rates.
Fantastic, fantastic.
And college and career military readiness, huge indicator across the state for every district and every high school. And so happy to say that this year our rating is a 95. So 95% of the class of 2026 left us college, career, military ready.
And that indicator, that CCMR, that's one of our acronyms we like to throw around a lot, but the college, career, military readiness, that has been something that has been, I mean, I'd like to say steadily climbing, but actually it's jumped a whole lot over the last 4 years for us, from in the 70s to 88 to 93 to now to 95. What is college, career, military readiness? Why do parents who are watching, whether your kids are in high school or not, this is a big deal for you already?
So CCMR means that our kids are leaving us ready for college, the workforce, or the military. And so as a district, we have prioritized that since the beginning of ratings with CCMR. So our kids are able to engage in career and technology pathways. They're able to take advanced academic courses through AP and IB. They can obviously enlist in the military, or they can take workforce ready courses and earn an industry-based certification. But for us, it is a priority that our kids leave us either workforce or college ready or military ready. And just happy to say that 95% of our graduates this past year left us ready for college, workforce, and military.
That's fantastic. And again, hard work and really, really strategic, intentional planning from the district level to get these opportunities for kids, because it really and truly, you gave a really good explanation. To explain all of the different options that kids have would take us a long, long time, from dual credit as well, and those advanced classes. All of those things give kids the opportunity to be college, career, military ready. And so lots and lots of good work is taking place on that front as well.
Over 50% of our seniors take a dual credit class. And so last year we had over 3,000 students in ECSD taking at least one dual credit class. And so it is a huge measure of college, career, military readiness, but also just preparing our kids for either workforce or college, because many of those courses do prepare them for a 4-year college track, and many prepare them for an industry-based certification.
Yeah, lots of opportunities. So for a minute, let's talk about the strategic plan. There is a roadmap that's guiding the work that we do. The strategic plan was put in place a year ago, year 1. We're beginning year 2. Even before that, there was work being done. Talk a little bit about the strategic plan and how it guided last year's work, but also what we're looking ahead to.
So we launched our new strategic plan, 25-26, but the spring of 25, we intentionally went out and got a lot of input from our stakeholders. So we had almost 1,000 engagements, which meant interactions with parents, students, and staff that really informed what we were going to prioritize for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
So we launched Growing Forward Together, very intentional name, because there are foundationally a lot of great things happening. So we wanted to build on that foundation and move forward together as a team, again, to go from a 69 to a 77, ultimately to an A. And so this past year, 25-26, we launched our new strategic plan, Growing Forward Together.
Yeah, and it was good. And moms and dads, if you wonder, we did send out survey links and ask for your input on what things are important to you. They would go in the plan. If you're ever wondering, yes, we do survey you a lot, but if you're curious as whether we're reading it, paying attention to it, implementing it, yes, we are. And we did. There were a lot of aspects of the strategic plan that were shaped by the input that we got from parents and students and community members as well. So that's a big deal. What are maybe 1 or 2 things that are in the plan that parents might notice that their kids are doing or working on or seeing from us?
So they probably notice in some classrooms there are kids interacting with digital learning tools, specifically AI. So the kids may not know that it's AI, but our teachers are using different tools to create learning activities for kids. They use GIMS, and so GIMS create learning activities for kids. At the State of the District, we highlighted Mr. Sacco, a 4th grade math teacher at EK Downing, and how he was using Gemini, a tool, one of our AI tools, to create a chatbot to give kids immediate feedback as they're working math problems. And so that is just one thing that parents may see in the strategic plan is our digital learning tools and how we're using them to give kids real-time feedback and access to learning activities.
Yeah, really good. And more coming up this year as we add additional pieces. I've been excited to work on the family engagement piece of this, the family partnership, as we're calling it. And so parents will begin to see that at a few campuses where we're trying it out. There's just a lot of good work that's going on. So what are your, as we wrap this up, final thoughts for parents, moms and dads, community, as we begin this 26-27 school year?
It's going to be a great school year. So 26-27, every school year is, I'm like a kid. So every school year, it's a new opportunity. It's a new journey. There's a lot of hope that comes along with 26-27. And so I just want our families to know that we have their kids' best interests in mind. We want kids to come to school happy. We want kids to leave us happy. And we especially want them to move on to the next grade level, on or above grade level.
Very good. Dr. Boyer, thank you for doing the halftime show. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Good second half coming up. You know, one of the things you may see a lot of is bond work. Bond 2023, we're about 2.5 years into what we plan to be a 5-year program. So there are things happening, projects, dirt moving all over the district, and you've probably seen it. We're wrapping up a lot of things, though, as well. We've finished up the Permian High School auditorium recently. Vasquez Middle School opened. And so you can count on during these halftime shows, we're going to give you a peek at anything that is new that you might not have seen yet. So let's start it right now.
see Permian Basin, your plans are coming. Here at the King Company, we're proud to be locally owned and operated, and proud to call our communities family. And our family is growing. We're adding smiling faces and building new locations. With over 80 locations across multiple entities, we're now hiring for all positions. Plus, our benefits are among the best in the business, including tuition reimbursement and free $1,000 in life insurance. Apply at any location today or at the address on your screen. Quick start your career with the King Company, making your life easier.
We went to the hospital when I was 29 weeks and some days. We didn't really know what all children's medical network had done. I think that makes a difference in the nurses, and I'm so grateful for that. I think that's one thing that really just drives me to West Texas and makes me love West Texas so much that before Better was even thought of. Those funds went to take those jobs. I love children's medical network.
First up, knows where it begins. At UT Permian Basin, Falcon 3 keeps you moving forward without student debt holding you back. No matter where you are in life, your next step starts here. Find your rhythm. Graduate debt-free and build the future you always imagined. Falcon 3 at UT Permian Basin.
Welcome back to our Trans Global Production High School Football Game of the Week. Broncos leading 37-0 here at halftime. There you can see a lot of the crowd. Everybody mighty good mood right now due to the scoreboard and the play of the Broncos. Kyle, why don't you go over a little bit statistically what's happened here so far in the first half, and then I got a couple of things jotted down I want to talk about the Mexico Prep Eagles from Mexico City and their trip here.
All right. Well, I tell you, it's about as lopsided in the stats department as it is on the scoreboard. Broncos total yardage in that first half, 308 to 77 for Mexico Prep. They were led in the rushing department. I'm talking about the Broncos. Sebastian Ortega. He had the 56-yard reverse for a touchdown, the one carry. Got 56 of their total 153 yards. Also leading the way, Aiden Garcia, 9 carries for 50 yards and a touchdown. Of course, as I said, Sebastian Ortega had the touchdown on the reverse as well. Passing-wise, Philip Carrasco, 9 of 16 for 155 yards. 3 touchdowns, did throw an interception. They had 155 yards of total offense in the air in that first half. Led also receiving-wise by number 17 as well, Sebastian Ortega, the 2 catches for 38 yards. 17 is Ethan Garcia. Ethan Garcia, sorry. It says Sebastian Ortega.
Are you looking at the right team?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's incorrect. Or the roster we got from Odessa High School has 17 as Ethan Garcia.
Yep. So
we may have to check that.
Right. For Mexico Prep, they only had 77 total yards in that first half. 41 on the ground, led by number 13, For them, that's J.J. Davila, 3 carries for 24 yards. Passing-wise, they struggled in the air as well. 17, their quarterback, Matias Darujo, 2 completions on 4 attempts for 36 yards, had the interception. They actually also had a fumble in the first half, so 2 interceptions or 2 turnovers for Mexico Prep in that first half. 77 total yards for the Eagles in that first half. The Bronco defense doing their job, and you can see both teams. You can see Mexico Prep over on the far sideline getting warmed up, ready to come on to play the second half. Broncos are down in the north end zone.
We got Stat Guy going to go upstairs and see if any of the coaches are in the box, and we're going to find out who 17 is for the Broncos. I've identified him as Ethan Garcia all night, and I'm going to feel terrible if it's Sebastian Ortega, but I will definitely like to get it right.
Yes.
Either way. Yep. So if it is Ortega, I want to apologize for the first half, and we'll get it right for the rest of the year.
Hey, there's a bad moon rising over in the southeast.
It is Garcia. So.
Really? Joshua Garcia. Okay, we'll fix it.
Ethan Garcia.
Ethan Garcia.
So anyway, well, getting back to the Eagles from Mexico City Prep, I was able to get online, and I'm of the older variety and not real well schooled in any of the social media stuff. But I do have a couple of daughter-in-laws that have both set me up. One of them on Facebook and one of them on Instagram, mainly to be able to see pictures of my grandkids and not listen to me make snide remarks because other people have seen them and I haven't. So anyway, I was able to get on Instagram and find Mexico Prep, and they say we are a football academy committed to youth development through our camps and trips to the United States. Now, everything was in Spanish, and I copied it and pasted it into the translator on Google and then printed it out from that, so I'm hoping it's all correct. But they had shots of them arriving in San Antonio ahead of their game in Odessa Thursday night, led by Coach Carlos Tepichin. No, it was just in the last, it was in the last couple of days. Or it was sometime this week. And several times they have stuff. Texas awaits. We are ready. We're getting closer. Our first international matchup is just around the corner, and we're going out to represent Mexico. The countdown continues. Texas awaits us. So a lot of notes and things they had that a lot of excitement down there. I mean, this is huge. Can you imagine to be 17, 18 years old and getting to go on trips like this and play football
out of country?
That's every football player's dream at that age, I would think, is to get to go travel and do stuff and see different parts of the world. So very exciting thing for these young men.
I would be curious to know how many teams play American football down there. This can't just be the only one. I'm sure there's a...
Through some kind of online research with my limited skills, I was able to find a couple of things, but it was more about college-age young men, I think, and I think they may even have some little pro-type league or a couple of teams down there.
Well, the big expansion as far as NFL is they're talking about expanding that way and possibly into the United Kingdom or England, possibly in the next couple of years. So, they play games in Mexico usually once during the year. I'm talking about the National Football League. So it's catching on.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. That's right.
So anyway, I just did want to make the point. I was really proud of them and excited for their team and their parents and their football family to be able to make this trip. And as we talked about, next week they'll be playing the Sand Crabs down in Port Lavaca at Calhoun High School. I just love that name, Sand Crabs, man. That's why I've said it so many times.
Yeah.
I just love that.
Here come the Broncos out of the north end.
led by Lionel Green with the big interception there in the second quarter.
And I would tend to bet we see a few different bodies in this
I would
half.
think so. I would think so. Maybe one series or a couple of series out of the
starters,
out of the ones, and after that we're going to start seeing a whole lot of variety in the ball game for the Broncos.
Broncos will be here next Friday night. They've got the Lubbock Coronado Mustangs, as there's that bad moon rising over in the southeastern.
I asked her, is tonight the eclipse or is it tomorrow night?
I think it is tonight.
I think it's tonight.
I thought it was tonight.
But I think we would already be starting to see it.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll keep an eye on it. Maybe if it starts, we'll get you a crack shot of it later on in the second half. Broncos are going to kick off to start the second half from the south end. There's that moon out in the southeastern.
Castor does not appear to be limping yet.
No.
So that's a good thing.
He's been busy.
But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that moon since it's right in front of us. Maybe I'll remember.
Maybe we'll look that up and see.
Well, I know it's tonight or tomorrow night, but with my age comes confusion, apparently.
Yes. And me too.
Castor ready to put the boot into it. And we're off in the second half. Nope, ball still on the turf, and he falls on it there. Good idea after fumbling around. Mendez just says, no, I'm just going to drop on it and call it good. Yeah. So they will take over at their own 19-yard line to start the second half.
Let's see who they bring out for quarterback. They played the two that are on their roster.
Garibay is going to start.
And if you're this team, let's look at it from their standpoint, Clay. What they want to do now is come out and play much better second half.
Absolutely.
You're not going to make up 37, 39 points, but you sure do want to play and start playing a lot better. As boy, I tell you what, man, somebody lowered the boom right
that
there.
Is good pursuit. I couldn't tell.
Number 5.
Yep. Rios.
That is number 5 for the Broncos, Andrew Rios. It's his first registered tackle for me tonight.
Mejia on the carry for the Eagles. Going to loot. No, going to give him no gain. Second down and 10.
Broncos staying in that 3-3 look. Changing their defensive look this year.
Ooh, Mendez quickly, but boy, is that Herrera? Number 22, yes sir. Rigo Herrera.
Boy, did he run through that tackle.
Flag on the play, but Bronco signaling it's going against the Eagles, so I assume they'll probably decline that. Set up a 3rd and 10.
Again, our head referee is Albert Mendoza in the white hat. He is assisted tonight by Christian Bittner, the head linesman, by Judge Corey Marshall.
Dead ball, personal foul.
The umpires, Winford Harper, line judge Leroy Valerio, field judge Miguel Martinez, and Sean Galloway helping as a side judge tonight. I think this is a Permian Basin chapter officiating crew. So they declined the penalty.
That was offsetting.
Oh, my goodness, really?
So it's going to be 3rd down and about 8 now for the Eagles from the 20. Oh, no. Well,
Now
but if it was after the play. There we go. Okay, yeah. 3rd down and about 8 from their 21-yard line. They're going to split 2 receivers both sides of the screen, and good hold there by Garibay, and he is going to have enough for an Eagle first down as he fooled everyone,
including us,
on the zone read there and keeps it for the Eagle first down.
Brilliant Adams, number 18. Watch, he pulls it right there, stays outside.
Whoa.
Good block out on the corner there, and Brilliant Adams takes it rudely to the turf at the 31, but not before a Eagle first down.
10-yard carry there for Garibay. He started the game, played 2 or 3 series, and then
there it is
went
again.
out. And I'm wondering now, seeing him run this, Garibay maybe is, oh, the helmet came off, so he'll have to come out. He may be the running quarterback, and Arujo is the thrower. But a pickup of about 5 yards out to the 36-yard line, so 15 yards in 2 plays. Probably the biggest back-to-back plays the Eagles have had tonight.
Yep, something to build on, like we said.
Now, I do not catch the quarterback's number here. No, it was Arujo, and handoff, and up the middle is going to be a carry of about 4 yards, going to bring up third, and a short one for the Eagles is Davila once again hard running up the middle.
Third and short for Mexico Prep.
Now, so Lee's helmet, I guess, came off. Now he's out. He's not too happy about it. So Arujo's going to stay in the game, in the backfield with him. I believe that is Mejia on third and about a yard. Receiver split 2 top and bottom.
Oh, they brought a blitz.
Yep, they were going to run a little option there, it looked like, and they blitzed right. The Broncos blitzed right into it.
Hayden Robb just came on a blitz from his.
Well, that's defensive end. That's no blitz. He just got that.
Gapped. Yeah, split the gap and made the play actually for a loss of 1.
So 4th down and 2. Eagles, no reason not to go for this. We're going to split 2 receivers here at the bottom of your screen, 2 at the top again. Surprised Garibay not back in, as he seemed a little more adept running the ball.
Unless he's banged up.
But it's going to be a big first down. Davila into Bronco territory. Davila down inside the 30-yard line. Biggest carry of the night for the Eagles.
Yep, just off the left side. Once he broke through the line of scrimmage, watch, there's a big hole right in the middle there. And then he'll cut right there and got to the far sideline by where their bench is, and before being run out by number 5, Andrew Rios.
31 on that carry for Davila, all the way down to the Bronco 30-yard line.
Gain of 31 on the play.
So this is the biggest, best drive we have seen the Eagles put together so far. Is the offensive line. They've made some adjustments and starting to see a little bit of daylight, at least every second or third play. Gain of about 2 there for the Eagles, but in the first half, that was a loss of 2. So
Lionel Green coming up to make the tackle for the Bronco defense. Second, got about 2 on the first down play. 2nd and 8 from the Bronco 28.
So, about the same formation here. The Eagles going to keep doing it till you stop it, I guess. I've got an H back in this time. And they're coming this way again. And, man, there's some hard running. As Emilio Mejia, once again, on the carry, he's going to be down to about the 25-yard line.
Devin Padilla coming off the bottom of the pile there, number 11 for the Broncos. He's one of their safeties. Came up and made the tackle. Held him to about 3 yards. 3rd and 5.
Padilla line up deep, or does he line up linebacker?
Let me see where he's at. Right now he's a linebacker.
I think he's been kind of running linebacker most of the night anyway. But I know they interchange. They're interchangeable, I guess. Oh, and they're going to run here, and the ball is going to be short. It's going to be about 2 yards short, I think, down to the 22-yard line on the carry.
Juan Rivera.
There comes the flag.
Uh-oh.
And it looked like they had already settled it and were done with it, and then they threw the flag. So So that's going to be down to the 22. I don't know what the penalty, if it's going to be one of those both ways again, or well, I don't know if you've kept up with penalties tonight or not, but
unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense.
Well, it's going to go against the Broncos, and that will be a first down easily.
Automatic first down.
So we'll move it down to the 11. So first down as the Eagles threaten for the first time tonight. I was just going to say we've seen a lot less penalties than we were expecting, especially after a sluggish start.
Easy there now.
Mahia, the ball carrier.
Mahia down to about the 10-yard line, a gain of 1. It's going to be 2nd and 9 from the 10-yard line for the Eagles.
Herrera, number 22, on the tackle, along with a couple of other Broncos. Ball's at the 10, 2nd. And looks like they can get a first down.
They can.
Got an injury time.
Yeah, somebody, I bet it's cramp. Put my money on a cramp. We'll take a timeout with them, and we'll be back to Ratliff after this.
Every journey starts with a single step. At Odessa College, that step opens doors. Whether you're starting fresh, starting over, or starting towards something bigger, your future begins here. Flexible classes, real-world skills, support every step of the way. You don't have to go far to go far. Odessa College. Start here. Go far. Enroll now at odessa.edu.
Well, welcome back to our Ratliff Stadium and the Transglobal Production High School Football Game of the Week.
See the Broncos sideline there talking about what they might see here on 2nd and 8 from the Bronco 10-yard line.
Just got to prove Kyle Braun couldn't stand it. He said his whatever he looked at said there was no lunar eclipse. And I know there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse visible
27th and 28th
tonight, and I think tomorrow night maybe, but it may have happened so low in the sky we may not have got to see much of it. I'm not sure. Definitely not a astronomer. I guess, is that the word I'm looking for?
Yes, I believe that would be the right term.
How about that?
We're here to provide an education as well, folks.
Do not ask me to spell it.
Wherever you're watching and listening to us tonight, we sure appreciate you getting in there, or maybe somewhere else, not locally, maybe from other parts of the country, or maybe even down in Mexico. Maybe y'all gotten on the app and dialed us in tonight from Ratliff Stadium.
And listen to how to talk about football like a redneck.
West Texas style.
Yep. So 2nd down and 9. Oh, there's the reverse, and it is going to be a touchdown for the Eagles.
Yep.
As to the house goes number 22, Emilio Ayala, who has done work on the kickoff returns tonight. Here he finds a huge hole, breaks one tackle, and goes to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
Yep, they showed speed option there, and the slot receiver came in between the quarterback and running back, took it the other way, as Clay said. Good play call, good design, and got the Broncos running one way, came back another for the touchdown.
So, man, a long drive as well for the Eagles. On to do the kicking now, I believe, is that 24?
34.
The kick is good, so the kick by Nicholas Bravo is through the uprights, and they cut the lead now, 37-7, 5:20 remaining in the third quarter.
Diamond Pump and Transport LLC specializes in oil field transportation. We are locally owned and operated and do business in the Permian Basin and West Texas areas. We also provide hot oil service, acid pumping, water hauling, tank cleaning, and other types of oil field transport and hauling services. We invite you to call us today. Diamond Pump and Transport LLC, 432-617-8084.
Well, our Trans Global Production High School football game of the week brought to you in part tonight by Diamond Pump and Transport, along with E&E Service and Supply and Rexco. The Mexico Prep Eagles take the ball 81 yards, 12 plays, 6 minutes and 36 seconds for the touchdown to get on the board tonight.
And give them credit, Clay, for coming out and putting that drive together. They wanted to establish something to start the first drive, as I talked about, and they did just that. Give them credit. Uh-oh.
Ortega doing his juggling act there.
I thought maybe he got a face mask there, but wasn't called. Broncos will get their first drive of the second half at their own 26-yard line.
But like you said, good for the Eagles. I mean, they went in and made some adjustments at halftime on the offensive line and came out and executed well.
And give their coaches credit for building them up into that drive.
No quit.
It would be, that's right. Don't quit. Don't get discouraged. 37-0. They could come out and establish some momentum for themselves as they get into this second half. Give them credit for not quitting. Look at there.
Garcia over the right side is going to find a good hole. Going to pick up about 5-6 yards on first down.
Right.
And just confirmation from Nathan, the Lunar Eclipse is tonight, but later in the evening.
Well, I hope to be snoozing.
So probably, he said, closer towards the midnight hour.
Yeah, I won't make that. I don't believe I'll make that.
We're going to give him 5, 2nd and 5 for the Broncos.
Uh-oh.
Everybody thought there was a penalty.
It's got to be holding. Yep. Gonna be holding out here on the corner.
Man, that one flag came from far off there, didn't it?
Had a little airtime, didn't it?
Well, and everybody thought they were going to call illegal procedure.
Holding on the offense.
Yep. I think that was out here on the split end out here.
Now Nathan pointed out that's what, the 8th penalty against Odessa High? 8th penalty against Odessa High tonight, and only 1 for the Eagles of Mexico City Prep Academy. So that's going to move it back and make it actually only going to be about a that's a 26, back to the 24-yard line. So it's a downfield penalty. Oh, that's Kelly in the game. That's not Carrasco. That's Kelly.
Xavier Kelly.
Let's say, why is he turned that way to throw?
Different quarterback.
That's because that's not the same young man. So Xavier Kelly back in at quarterback.
Brought down the play by number 90, Logan Galvin. Gain of 1. 3rd down and 10.
So 3rd and 10 now for the Broncos.
3 wideouts down here.
Well, who's in at quarterback now? Number 3, Ashton Hernandez Verdejo. And he, we did get confirmation that is Ethan Garcia. Hate to bring that up now, but man, has he been open a couple of times tonight.
Wow.
He made a couple of good plays. Great throw there from Hernandez Verdejo. Man, he put that on the money.
Yes, he did. So this will be a punting situation for the Broncos.
Second time.
One tonight. Let's see if they can get some coverage and flip the field here a little bit. They've got two guys deep at the 40-yard line of Mexico Prep.
Broncos going to use a timeout. We'll do the same. Score 37-7. We'll be back.
Swing low, sweet chariot. In our home, West Texas, the highways and oil fields can be dangerous. If your family's been impacted by a tragic accident, you need legal representation. I'm Kevin Dell Acker, trial lawyer. Reach out to my law firm and we can examine your case to see if we can help you seek justice. Stay safe.
Once again, another crowd shot for you tonight. Those fans hanging around all night tonight.
On a school night.
In spite of the heat, on a school night.
We don't see too many Thursday night games here.
No.
Not like
I think we got another one later this season.
A couple weeks,
yeah. A few weeks. Anthony Martinez on to do the punting once again for the Broncos. Now the last one really turned out his way as it was fumbled or muffed, whatever you want to call it, and the Broncos fell on it. Lionel Green with the recovery. So Martinez this time an end over end, and it's going to be taken there once again by Ayala.
Ooh.
And man, he just ducks his head and goes.
He's got a little speed to him.
Yep, and that's going to be a penalty on the Broncos.
For
little hoop-de-doo after the whistle or after the play, away from the ball.
That's not going to make our coaching staff very happy.
Nope,
up 37-7.
I think our kicker may be the guilty party there.
Yep.
He definitely got to the sideline and hid in a hurry.
I think I might do that too. Of course, that eye in the sky don't lie either.
No.
The ball be placed at the Broncos' 37-yard line. First and 10 for the Eagles.
Wow. 37-yard line.
Well,
still got some of the same.
They've got to mark the penalty off though, so that's not where it's going to stay.
No.
That's the 15 big one, so that's going to give them first down at the 22-yard line.
Trying to see if we still have some of the same guys in for the Bronco defense. 98's in. That's Juan Rivera.
He played. Yep. He had some big plays in the first
half.
half.
Yes, he did.
I'm telling you, that punt, after that punt, net -4. Because the Broncos kicked it from the 26.
That's not going to help the effort.
Nope.
Oh.
Penalty marker on the play.
False start.
Penalty this time against the Eagles. Going to move them back to the 27.
5-yard penalty. First down.
Yeah, now you wonder about things getting a little sloppy.
Well,
first game, lopsided score, concentration levels kind of go in different directions.
Well, you know, you get a score here quick, and you get another one pretty quick, and then it's just a 2-score game.
Right.
So Mexico Prep's going to look at it that way. They've got no other way to look at it. Once again, there's a good carry around the left side.
That kid put his foot in the ground and went south in a hurry.
Emilio Mejia, he is really a strong-looking running back. Definitely a power back.
Herrera on the tackle, 22 again for the Broncos, along with number 11, Devin Padilla.
Well, it's going to be a gain of what, about 4?
Yeah. Oh, little RPO bubble action there.
We'll get them down to about the 20, going to bring up a third down about 8.
28 on the tackle for the Broncos. 28 is Carter Sawyer.
Tackle made by number 28, Sauer.
I think it's Sauer, isn't it?
Sauer.
Third down.
Maybe Sauer, I don't know.
Some more of that redneck talk.
Third down now for the Eagles. Broncos definitely need a hold here.
Yeah, see if they throw them out. They're backing off down here.
Garibay hands the ball. Once again, Davila, he's going to come up short. He's going to bring up a fourth down and about a 4 from the 16-yard line.
33 for the Broncos. Aiden Opapan on the tackle. Been waiting to say that name.
I've been waiting for you to say it. Yes.
Opapan.
I like that.
4th down and 4 for the Eagles.
Gonna go for it on 4th down.
Yeah.
I believe I would too, Nathan.
And split them, 2 top and 2 bottom on the receivers. And Davila is in the backfield. Oh, a high snap. And they did not get it. That's going to end up costing them as Davila is going to be dragged down at the 15-yard line.
Devin Padilla, tackle, filling in from his linebacker position. Good stop by the defense. Excellent. Let's see if the Broncos can put a drive together.
Be taking over on their own 15-yard line. Only a minute 22 remaining here in the third quarter as time of possession has totally shifted so far in the third quarter from the first half.
Number 1, it's Carrasco back in.
So Carrasco is back in. Still 5 seconds on the play clock. I believe that's Olivas.
Well, they're trying to strip
They
there.
are trying to strip.
Yep. That's a good play by their defense right there. Good penetration on their right side. Stopping the running back in the backfield. They didn't get him back there. Lost him.
Lost a yard.
23 of the young Aguilar.
Uh-oh.
Gabriel Muniz coming off.
Yep.
Little gimpy. What's one thing you don't want? It's injuries.
Nathan Martinez checks into the ball game for him.
Yep.
Carrasco makes the completion. Oh, that was a good tackle.
Took his legs out, didn't he?
Is that Olivas on the reception? No.
80.
Renteria.
Yes.
Complete number 88.
Lorenzo Renteria.
He's out to the 20. They're going to mark him about the 22.
22 and a half.
Down to 3.
They need about 2 or 3 yards for a first down.
About 3 yards. Carrasco, well, we probably could run for it. There he goes. It's going to be close. It's going to be a left foot, right foot. I think he got to that 25, and that's what he needed. He does have the first down, so good job by Carrasco. Waited as long as he thought he could to find a receiver before he uses his feet to pick up a Bronco first down. Isaac Perez checking out of the ball game now, so I'm going to assume, I'm not sure who came in. But that's going to be the end of the quarter, so change of fortune for the Mexico Prep Eagles as they cut the lead. They score, but the Broncos still lead 37-7. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in a moment.
Let's go! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa. Let's go!
Broncos pep squad. No, I guess that's the pep squad there. Again, got plenty to yell about, plenty to smile about tonight as the Broncos take a 30-point lead into the fourth quarter.
Good crowd, decent crowd here tonight.
And they have stayed. Nobody's left.
Yes, they have. There's some of the crowd right there.
No one is left, so Broncos with a 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Carrasco with Garcia now back in the backfield with him.
Well, they wonder if they could throw the fade down here at play.
Well,
they wanted to man bump and run coverage.
That or a deep post, either way. Well, the safety rolls over now.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. Did not get that blocked out there on the corner, did they?
Nope, don't think so. Looks like Julian Valenzuela once again, the sophomore, on the catch, but it's going to go for no gain.
Tackle made by number 29, Hector Picasso.
We'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Broncos.
They played that pretty well out there. Mexico Prep did.
No gain
Fought
on
off
the
the block and made the
10.
tackle.
Jaden Patton split down here at the bottom of the screen for the Broncos. Oh, he was open shortly there. Nope, it's a little bit low. Renteria tried to scoop it, but skipped it off the turf.
Yep, got to get that ball up and get it to where he can make the catch. That middle was a little bit open there.
Yeah.
Right in front of the linebacker.
Jaden Patton is the receiver down here closest to us, and he ran a little post, and he was wide open for about 2 seconds.
3rd and 10 as the Broncos get the call from the sideline, signaled in.
2 receivers, top and bottom. Carrasco once again looking to throw. Nope, the ball's tipped. Intended for Valenzuela, but tipped before it got to him. Marquez also in that area. But that incompletion is going to set up a 4th and 10 now for the Broncos and bring the punting team back onto the field. So the Broncos offense that was unstoppable in the first half has struggled here in the second half, which they've run in some different personnel, but still
consistency has changed
not consistent.
A little bit.
Well, the urgency has also changed.
Well,
you
the school board has a lot
to
do with that. They sure do.
So Martinez, nope, he kind of goes offside of his foot. They signal fair catch, but then get out of the way, and he is going to get a pretty friendly bounce off that.
Yeah.
Looked like, was that number 80 for the Broncos?
Yes.
No, not on our roster.
60? Sure that's not a 60?
I'm not sure. Not with these eyeballs. If it was 60, Ismael Salgado.
There's 8. Now there's no 80
nope.
on their roster.
So maybe it was. Whoever it was trying to sweep at it with his arm and wished the ball down just a little further. Mexico Prep takes over with 11 minutes remaining in the game now at their own 43-yard line. Uh-oh, there goes Davila. Davila once again. He's inside the 10. Davila to the house. No flags on the field. Touchdown Eagles. 57 yards. J.J. Davila houses it on the Broncos for the Eagle touchdown.
Little zone read right there. Nobody had the runner there. Davila, as Clay said, nobody had him taken care of on the zone read. And boy, once he got around in that open area, he just took off and took it to the house. And Mexico Prep is back on the scoreboard again. Good call. Good call.
All right. Once again, got the left-footed kicker here.
Ooh, they almost
Nicholas
blocked.
Bravo. It is good. So, score now 37-14. 10:50 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Rexco! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa. Rexco!
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium here in Odessa, Texas, United States of America. Since we're broadcasting to an international team tonight, Our Transglobal Production High School Football Game of the Week brought to you in part by Mike Podzimny, your State Farm insurance agent, Odessa College, Bush's Chicken, and Kevin Acker. A one-play drive that time for the Eagles as J.J. Davila takes it 57 yards to the house for the touchdown. Now trailing the Broncos 37-14.
Surprised they're not doing an onside there, maybe. Try to get that ball again.
Ortega scoops that ball.
Oh!
Whoa! Yeah, there's like 5 flags on the field, so I think somebody else saw that face mask.
Yep.
As he's going to return the ball out, I don't know where they marked him. They're going to mark. Yeah.
Pretty obvious.
Oh, they called on the Broncos.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they did.
So.
You'd like to see the Broncos offensively right now refocus.
Let's see. Here's the official again. Personal foul, face mask. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh. There we go.
Bronco first down.
Like to see the Broncos run the ball right now, Clay.
That'd be good. That's their first game. That's the officials' first game this year, too. Well, other than scrimmages.
Right.
Yeah, Broncos need to establish that running game again. I agree with you 100% on that. They've kind of gotten away from it.
Right. Take over the game again and just kind of hammer this team into submission right now.
So you're going to start the ball at their own 45-yard line. Good field position, and there, as you called for, there's the run. Olivas, maybe his biggest carry of the night, but there is the big yellow hanky back on the 47-yard line. So that's going to negate the gain. Looks like it may be marked from the line of scrimmage. Yeah, it was close enough to the line of scrimmage. You're going to mark it from the line of scrimmage.
10 yards from the foul. Replay first down.
Run the ball.
All right.
Still like running the ball right here.
First and 20.
You would think they're going to probably try to keep everything in front. They can pass.
Well, let's see. They are going to throw it.
Yeah, they are.
Throws it quick.
Throws it out.
It's a good pass and catch. That Ortega, I believe. And he is going to be all the way down up to the 48-yard line. Going to be a 13-yard gain.
Just a quick out to the far side in front of their bench. One of their players missed the tackle over there and allowed him to cut back in and get a few more yards.
So all that. Now only 2nd down and 7, so not too bad. Now run the ball.
Now run the ball. You want to. How soft they're playing down here, Clay.
Yeah, it'd be hard not to try a little bubble screen there. Olivas.
Yep.
Olivas zigzags his way all the way down to the 35-yard line. My left, my right, my left, my right. Ooh, look at this.
I'll tell you what, they had a guy come on a hard blitz inside. That's number 7 for them, Sebastian Camacho. And boy, he did try to disrupt it in the backfield, but got it blocked, got the run, and got a first down at the 35.
18 yards on that carry for Olivas. Carrasco now is going to have to use his feet, but makes a good pass. Adams makes the catch, and it'll be another Bronco first down, I think, just inside the 30.
The Bronco first down.
So Carrasco puts that on the money. Adams able to keep his footwork together. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 Broncos.
Yep. I think your lunar eclipse is starting.
I believe you are correct.
Looks like that bottom left corner is starting to get covered up.
Maybe Bobby and them get a shot of that so people will know, at least for that.
We're not making it up.
At least for that reason, I'm not a knucklehead.
Yeah.
Carrasco. Oh! Good coverage there. Olivas, the intended receiver.
Number 25, Olivas.
George.
Defending on the play, number 0, Jorge Alberto.
Jorge Alberto.
Yeah, Alberto on the coverage there makes a great play
Second down and 10.
to knock that ball loose.
Yep.
So, yeah, maybe Bob can get one of the guys to get us a shot of that. Listen to me. I sound like Barry. I'm up here directing.
And Barry's probably laughing.
Yeah, Barry's getting a kick out of that.
You probably got it on him when he was doing that.
Second down and 10 for the Broncos.
Secondary director, Clay Kennedy.
Oh, Adams on a little wide receiver reverse. Oh, and there's a flag on the play.
Yep.
So,
we got some tomfoolery back in the secondary.
That will negate that game.
Yep.
Got flags on the play. I saw at least 2 without helmets in different spots.
Yes, it is.
So Ortega will come out. He lost his hat.
Gotta keep you cool, fellas. Got to keep your cool in a game like this.
Somebody back closer to the ball lost a hat too. So now we got to talk this over.
Meeting of the minds.
Well, that's 2 or 3 of those little dust-ups like that. It might be time to make an example.
Right.
That we're not going to tolerate that.
Go grab some bench, fellas. You may be done for a while.
Officials going to discuss it, make sure they get it right. You know, that was not targeting, but there are kind of some new rules on the targeting this year. But that will not come into play here.
At least you wouldn't think.
No, targeting is it's a whole different thing. Man, I don't understand those guys in these days. They
2 flags. That's flag 2 right there. So one of the officials threw his hat because he probably used the other real flag. Holding
on the Broncos.
Dead ball.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike on the defense.
And unsportsmanlike on the offense.
On the defense.
Yep, somebody just went to the bench for the rest of the night.
Well, two unsportsmanlikes. That'll do it.
Yes, sir.
No, that'll only be half the distance.
Half the distance, yeah.
Well, let's see. I don't know. That may be what all the discussion is.
Taking a little time to play this 4th quarter, hasn't it?
It is. We still got a lot of time left.
Almost 8.5 minutes left.
That's going to give me a great view of the eclipse on the drive back to Midland.
Sure is.
Well, maybe not. The moon may be a little too high by now. But kind of a rare event. Pretty neat.
Things have slowed to a crawl here. They're still talking. They're telling the Mexico prep sideline what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. They're
still discussing it. Well, I sure hope this Mexico team's not driving anywhere after this tonight. I wouldn't think
you
so.
would think they would be staying the night here. And like I said, just total speculation, but I'm speculating that maybe they flew to San Antonio a couple days ago, then bust here to Midland, will bust back to Odessa, bust back to San Antonio in a day or two, work out there, and then bus down to Port Lavaca. But that's purely speculation on my part.
Boy, wouldn't you like to hear that conversation right now? That might be interesting.
Very lengthy.
It is.
If nothing else.
See a couple of the Bronco trainers over there helping out with their squad. I'm sure they're helping out with hydration, any injuries, anything that needs to be addressed medically.
And you know, the new heat index rules, the new heat rules for all activities, practice included.
Yes.
This year.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll be honest with you. I was not paying attention back there. I was looking up where the ball was.
I saw it, and they were both grabbing and jerking on helmets pretty intensely.
Well, I know that's not the first time for those guys tonight.
No.
They've been at each other. Well, this is not NFL. This is not college where they can look at 14 different replays from different angles.
And it'd be interesting to see if that UIL ends up using instant replay. That was a topic this week.
Yeah, but not everyone
can do that. That's right. They don't have the facilities.
Capabilities.
That's right. Oh, now we're going to start it finally.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 from the 19. And there it is, touchdown, Carrasco.
That's going to be a late hit, I think, on number 0 there.
Now, who was that receiver? Was that 87?
Yes.
Not on our roster.
87, Joshua Garcia. There is one on there, but I don't know if that's right or not. Let me see, 87.
Well, see, he's not on the one they printed for us from school that you sent me in the.
Correct.
So we'll go with your name.
Okay.
So after all the delay, the Broncos strike immediately as Carrasco with a beautifully thrown ball right up the middle. We've talked about that middle, those safeties playing in too close. And that's at least the second time it's cost them tonight.
Yep.
So Castor now on again. He's been able to rest up some this half.
His leg may not be as sore.
Yep, he may have. That kick is up, and it is good. So your scoreboard now reads Odessa High School 44, Mexico Prep Academy 14, 8:03 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I've practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember, Optimus Therapy for optimal results.
E&E Service and Supply is your leader in well service supplies and rig packages. We manufacture oil savers, rod transfers, rod strippers, pipe wiper blocks, weight indicators and pads, rope sockets, drop valves, guy line blocks, swab mandrels, fishing tools, slip cylinders for Advance, BJ, and Giberson, and a whole lot more. Please come by E&E Service and Supply at 3501 Brazos.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium, our Trans Global production high school football game of the night. Want to get to one of our sponsors that unfortunately my knuckleheadedness has forgotten to mention tonight, and that is Optimus Physical Therapy. We appreciate those guys very much. Always sponsoring high school athletics in Odessa. So the Broncos now with increase the lead back to 30 points, 44-14. The Broncos are going to be kicking off because of the penalty on the touchdown after the play. I guess they're going to mark off 10. So the Broncos are going to kick off from midfield.
See?
Maybe.
So let's see if they'll pooch it down there and cover instead of kicking it all the way out of the back end.
They may onside it. Who knows? We got the little deal right here where you just turn around and kick it and everybody runs at it.
15 yards away from the ball.
Yeah,
talking about Mexico.
Yeah, they're backed off an extra 5 yards. Well, I thought the penalty was a 15-yard penalty. And it was. They didn't, officials didn't mark it off. So Mexico Prep was correct.
Yep.
They're where they were supposed to be. The ball wasn't where it was supposed to be. Once again, week one.
We'll
be right back out here tomorrow night.
Absolutely. If you got nothing else going on Friday night,
download the Mascot Media
app. Get it on YouTube
and watch the Permian Panthers and the Amarillo Tascosa Rebels.
You get the app, or you can just search Ector County Independent School District, Odessa, or Permian High School football, whichever the case may be.
Whoa!
Man.
Guess who? Number 0.
Lionel Green. He came up. I think he's cramping right now. What is the call? Is this a makeup or?
Yeah, flip a coin.
No, I mean a makeup call.
No, flip a coin. Wow.
Well,
we might be here.
The new rule is in high school, if they think it might be, they need to throw the flag and discuss it.
Okay. You notice he's talking. The referees now have walkie-talkie earpieces.
Oh, okay.
That they can communicate with each other with.
So he's not like Napoleon Bonaparte trying to get his hand in his shirt or something there. Okay.
Right.
Well, once again, this may be the longest fourth quarter of the season.
In the history of high school football.
Personal foul on the Broncos.
15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty.
On the defense.
Okay.
15-yard penalty. First and 10 for the Eagles.
That's going to move it up.
That's going to make that a nice kickoff return.
Yes, it is. And decent field position.
We'll move them out to the 33-yard line.
There you go, Clay. There you go.
Hey, see there?
There you go.
That's it. A lot of reasons I'm a knucklehead, but knowing that was happening tonight is not one of them. So first and 10 for the Eagles. Garibay again at quarterback. Whoa, Broncos wound up now. Number 8, Escobar on the carry. Going to pick up about 2 yards.
Brought down by number 11, Padilla.
Number 11, Devin Padilla.
Boy, Padilla's been active this half for sure.
He has had some busyness to himself. I've got him in the second half for 3 tackles.
Hey, I don't know if the camera guys can get a shot, but down here on the track on about the north 25-yard line, we got the Bronco mascot and I guess his kid, Bronco Jr. there on the track.
Okay.
Nope, there's going to be no gain for Mexico there.
The ball carrier. Correction, Daniel Mendez, the ball carrier.
Mendez on the carry. So we're going to bring up third and about 8.
No gain on the play, 3rd down and 8.
Man, that was a great shot. Thanks, Bob and camera guys. Got a great crew working for us tonight. We'll mention some of those guys' names here shortly. But great shot on the moon and the lunar eclipse beginning. Garibay fires, and that ball's caught. It's going to be a 1st down for the Eagles. I believe that was
Pass complete to number 15.
yeah, Pedro Morales on the catch. And 1st down into Bronco territory.
Oh.
Official timeout on the field for an injury.
Another cramp issue.
Yeah, hopefully that's all it is. That's going to be down to the 49-yard line, a 16-yard pass and catch by the Eagles. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this.
Sunday evening, sending all my love back home to you.
At Bush's Chicken, we start each day with one thought in mind: be the best. Whether it's preparing food or waiting on customers, we are family, and we take joy in our family serving your family. We hope you'll stop by and see us. If you do, let us know you saw this ad, and we'll give you a 10% discount. Bush's Chicken, simply the best.
All right, up and off the field, thank goodness. So hopefully just a cramp. Kind of hard to tell from this vantage point. Hate to speculate, but hopefully just a cramp. This kind of heat this early in the season, you see a lot of that. So the Eagles 1st and 10 from the Bronco 49-yard line. Looks like Arujo is back in the ballgame at quarterback. No. Yes.
And got blitzed.
Yep. And probably wishing he threw it. Is that Rios?
Yes.
Yep. Rios comes in with his 1st sack of the year.
Yeah, he came on an inside linebacker blitz and nobody picked him up.
Friction loss of 6. 2nd down and 16.
Yep, maybe.
My vague memory of Rios from last year, he looks like he may have put on a little bit,
up a little bit,
muscle in the off season.
Yes.
Oh, there's the ball, and Broncos have it. Broncos have it. Number 71 falls on the ball for the Broncos. Oh, was that 11? Padilla again.
Yep. Watch, he's going to come.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Guy got knocked right into it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
The only upset person on the field right now is Elizondo, because that ball was his.
Yeah. Oh, look there.
Nope, here we're doing some MLB stuff.
Banana ball, maybe?
Yeah. No, you see those guys in the dugout now. You always got something after you hit a go yard. So anyway, turnover for the Bronco defense, and they will take over now at the 42-yard line. So 5:30 remaining. Leave us. Wow. Big run, big 1st down for the Broncos.
Good boy, hole off the right side of that Bronco offensive line. Allowed him to scoot through there into an alley. Once he got going upfield, he had a ways to go before being brought down at the 15-yard line, looks like. Good blocking.
28 yards on the carry for Olivas. Clock will be inside 5 minutes after they snap. Here, I believe that's Kelly at quarterback again.
Ethan Rodriguez playing right tackle.
Kelly fires.
6'6".
Incomplete, intended for Patton, I believe there.
Yep, that was covered pretty good. That was a tight window. on the slant.
Was Kelly, though. Man, that was a bullet.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Let's see if we got any other guys in the game.
Well, we got some up front that are not playing in their normal spot, I believe.
Yeah, Ethan Martinez still in the game, 65, 62. Ethan Martinez, different one.
Yep. Is that Renteria, 88?
Yep.
Lorenzo Renteria.
That's going to bring up third down.
Tackle number 23, Emiliano Aguilar.
And about 3, maybe 4 yards. We'll say 4. They're going to mark that ball, what, about the 8?
About the 8-yard line. Real? Run left.
Ooh, how did he get that under there? Renteria.
Yep.
Look at him.
Touchdown.
Oh, no. Come on.
They're going to call him short.
Oh. All that work.
Yep. That's a college instant replay. He's just running a little whipper out. You saw him right on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Once he made the catch, they missed a couple of tackles. My goodness, how's that not a touchdown?
I don't know how Kelly got that ball. He threw that ball under somebody's arm.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, they are.
Yep.
Lee was the ball carrier.
Tried to run off the right side on the little power, and just they did a good job of stacking it. Talking about Mexico Prep right off their left side, and it's just short. You can see the ball there, just outside the goal line.
A great shot from Boudreaux down in that south end zone. Whoa, Hoss.
Yep, that's going to be a false start on the slot receiver there.
Almost everybody moved.
Yep.
So now that's a different ball game back to the 6-yard line.
How about zone read here? Zone read here. Why not? Why can't you run the zone read now?
5 yards on the penalty. Second and a goal.
Guarantee you can go left right now and run it. Go left right now and run it. Zone read.
Oh. Kelly got time. He's got him open. Touchdown, Broncos. Yep, had 2 of them open. That ball complete to, you've got 87 on your roster. I don't, Kyle. What's his name?
87 is Joshua Garcia.
There we go. I did not pick up a, that's who you have, we're calling 17 early.
Well, that's what I got.
Okay.
First game.
Yep, we'll see if we can get that cleared up before next week.
Or tomorrow night.
Well, they're not playing back-to-back.
Well, that's true.
So, nice pass by Kelly there. The bad snap, ball kind of fumbled around and picked it up. And, man, he threw another bullet. Castor's kick is up, and it's good. So the Broncos increase that lead now out to 51-14, 2:51 remaining in the ballgame.
The Eagles 14.
At Bush's Chicken, we start each day with one thought in mind. Be the best. Be the best at all we do. Whether it's preparing food or waiting on customers. So at the end of the day, when it's closing time, we can say, well done. Bush's Chicken, simply the best.
Well, welcome back once again to our Trans Global Production High School Football Game of the Week. Brought to you in part by Optimus Physical Therapy, Kevin Acker, Bush's Chicken, and Odessa College. The Broncos put together a nice little 6-play drive, 42 yards. Took 2 minutes and 41 seconds off the clock, and they lead now 51-14 with 2:51 remaining in the ballgame.
Yes, sir. They did a pretty nice job on that drive there. This is a confidence booster to start off the year as they get ready to go into next Friday night, hosting the Lubbock Coronado Mustangs. That's usually always a pretty exciting game between those two.
There's Ayala once again. Boy, he is busy on those kickoff returns.
He's running the wrong way there.
Yep. He can't run east to west, west to east. Well, for the Broncos, I think the one exciting is the monkeys off their back now, as the Broncos had not won a game since, I had it written down somewhere, but I don't know where. Last time they won on the field, they won one by forfeit last year. Last time they won on the field was September 19th of 2024. So been almost 2 years since they'd won on the field. So,
as we said, that's going to be a confidence booster for them as they get ready for next week.
2:43 remaining in the ball game.
Oh, there's the zone read for them. He got some decent yardage out of
Is
there.
that Garibay?
I believe it is.
I tell you what, he has looked really good when he's run the ball.
When they've run that play, sure have. I think that one might be a staple in their playbook. Fernando Morales, one of the Broncos on the tackle there. Seeing some different players in now. 61 in the game for the Broncos up at the defensive line position. Don't have a 61 on my roster.
I don't either. So we got like 3 different rosters we're looking at. So we're going to get a timeout here. Oh, 2-minute warning. They were actually going to do it 2-minute warning instead of the 1:34 warning. So
got it, yeah.
We will take a break and be back after this.
You know, a difference maker can be all kinds of things. It can be in your professional life, your personal life, your community world. A difference maker is someone or an organization that goes above and beyond. You know, they love their job, they love their volunteer work, love doing what they do, but they do that just a little bit more. Giving back to the community, especially to our students and our families, is a huge blessing, and we truly cannot thank Complex Community enough.
Every journey starts with a single step. At Odessa College, that step opens doors. Whether you're starting fresh, starting over, or starting towards something bigger, your future begins here. Flexible classes, real-world skills, support every step of the way. You don't have to go far to go far. Odessa College. Start here. Go far. Enroll now at odessa.edu.
Welcome back once again to Ratliff Stadium here in Odessa, Texas. Mexico Prep Academy facing a 2nd and about 3. There's that reverse again. And Broncos were a little more ready for it this time. Ayala is going to have more than enough for a first down as he gets out to about the 41, 42-yard line.
They run that play pretty good.
They do. They set it up nice, and they seal that edge.
They sure did. Coming down here toward the Broncos sideline. So somebody's going to have to talk to them about having somebody stay home on that backside, away from where the flow is going.
1st and 10 for the Eagles. Clock inside of 1:20. Garibay. A lot of pressure, and he is going to go down. Man, he fights hard, but number 98, I believe, Juan Rivera, once he got hold of him, that was over.
Mr. Rivera's had a night.
He has. That whole defensive front, all of them have been very effective tonight.
Solis has been good. Rivera's been good. Rob's been good. Elizondo's been good. Herrera's been good. Padilla, Green, Rios.
Very active.
Busy Broncos tonight playing defense.
Loss of 6 on the play, on the sack. Going to bring up a second down now and 16. Clock will be inside 30. And they didn't get it off, but I think they're going to just let them. The officials either are unaware or not worried about it. Arujo is going to carry the ball. Maybe a mix-up on the play. But now we're going to get a timeout by Mexico Prep.
Timeout, Mexico Prep.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and thank our whole production crew tonight. We'll go ahead and just do a break and go to commercial, and I'll do that after the game.
Rexco! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Rexco! All right, welcome back to our Trans Global Production High School Football Game of the Week. Brought to you in part this week and always by Mike Podzimny, your State Farm insurance agent, Rexco, Diamond Pump and Transport, E&E Service and Supply, and Optimus Physical Therapy. Second down and about 13 for the Eagles, 12 seconds on the clock. I believe Garibay may have checked back in at quarterback, but I've been wrong about that before. And no, it is Garibay. Little zone read, and the Broncos ready for, is that Rivera? No?
That's Rivera.
That's Rivera. That's very fitting as he in the backfield the last play of the ball game. So the Broncos with a 51-14 win tonight to open the season. Any last thoughts, Kyle?
Well, it's a good, like we said, it's a good confidence booster for the Broncos. Good start. They did what they had to do to win the ball game, and give Mexico Prep some kudos too. They played second half, played very hard, made some plays. Both of these teams can build off this as they get ready to go on to next week. We'll see the Broncos at home against those Lubbock Coronado Mustangs.
Well, we want to thank our entire production crew tonight. As always, the Trans Global Production High School Football Game of the Week is directed and produced by Bob Bailey. He is Trans Global Production. Give him a call for any of your video, music, audio type needs, because he is the best in the Permian Basin. Our replay director tonight is Debbie Bailey. Yes, there is a relation there, some nepotism going on. On camera tonight, Tim Harry, Jason Barrage, Avery Chance, and Brandon Boudreaux Chance. Our grips tonight, Austin Yost and Taylor Bridges. Kyle pretty much summed it up well. Great start for the Broncos. Glad the weather didn't take us out again like it did a couple of years ago. The Broncos win their home opener. Got that monkey off their back. We will look forward to seeing you tomorrow night for the Permian Amarillo Tascosa High School. And for Kyle Hubbard and Nathan Hubbard, I'm Clay Kennedy. See you next week. Tomorrow night.